give you a view of outside, but I can't. It's too dark out there. I may not be able to see the chat. It never seems to work when I go live this way. We'll see if people get notified. What will happen next? What will happen next? We'll find out. We'll see what happens. All right. So it tells me there's one person, two people. Hello, Casey. Hello, Bob. Oh, it's doing that disappearing shit. Oh, here we go with that. Maybe I should do that. I might turn that light off. Is that too dark? Is that better or worse? Worse? Better? You tell me. I have no clue. You gotta let me know. I think it's worse, but it's bright in my face the other way. Remember to hit that like button if you don't mind. I wish it would show me the chat. I gotta wait like 20 seconds and like really like zone in to see what you write. But it's all right. Don't always need it. Hugs, hello. Light off, laugh out loud. Okay. Light off. Light off it is. Should I turn on another light? Okay, I'll get out of the way, see if you can see outside. I don't think you can. Maybe if I shut the other light off real quick, you'll see outside. Yeah, that one in the wall is being a pain in the ass near the bed. Oof, it's gonna be way too dark now. Like way too dark. Can I improvise? Maybe turn that one on over there. Hold on, guys. I'll be right there. Try to make it look right. Set the mood. I'm coming back. Here we go. Is that better? Why the hell is that so? Oh, it's every light in this room. How can I hide that light? No, it's this one. Get in front of the heater. There you go. Have a little bit outside. There we go. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Julie. And there was another name, but I missed it. All right. What will happen next? All signs. I don't have the availability to put the signs on the screen tonight. I'm away from home. So, here we go. What will happen next? All signs. Start with Aries. We're going to go in order because it's just easier. Here we go. Aries. What is the dealio? What we got for you? You may get some... Oh, it came flying out. I was looking at it. Look, it came jumping out as I tried to shuffle again. You may end up getting some communication, Aries. If this hasn't started... there we go. If this... I haven't used my phone in ages. If this hasn't started... Why do I get the energy like you're going to get communication, but it's going to be very... like, pick up and go. Nonchalant energy. Like, it's going to be there, and then it's going to be gone. Almost like a fart in the wind kind of energy. Whatever. Like it's there 1 second and it's gone the next. Hope you're just not downwind. Here we go. What do we have for Aries? Clarify the Page of Wands. At first I thought it was the Knight of Wands. I'm like, not the dick cat again for you. I'm over that situation. Here we go. I really thought it was the Knight of Wands. I'm like, here we go. Aries, Aries, Aries. Clarify the Page of Wands for Aries, please. What do we have? What's the message? Something about, why do I get the, like, and I'm not surprised because my, what's been going on with me lately has been like, almost like a slap or a punch in the face. And for you to get Temperance and me to feel like that should have been the first card out for you. So are you lacking the patience with the situation? Are you struggling for something to show up? Or is it more of a situation where something did show up, but it's just so either, I get like it's been nonchalant, like you pull the trigger or you want them to pull the trigger. There's a very stern slash strict energy between this connection. What's going on? I'm so curious now. What in the hell is going on? I do also see the card that it just showed me. You have a high drive financially right now, or things could start to look better that way. Clarify whatever you need to for Aries. Off of those two cards, please. Fell out. Give it to you, and I'm. Oh, it's the one I should have left on the table. The Page of Pentacles. So why do I get like things are gonna start working out for you with communication if you accept it? But at the same time, I get like you may be too busy with work, whatever that's about. Eight of Swords. You may feel. Some of you feel a lack of appreciation or fun, excitement. There's your Knight of Wands. There's your Knight of Wands. In reverse, the Eight of Swords, I feel like is you feeling like you're downing out yourself about a victory. I don't feel like you forward expressed this either. Something about you should know. Let me fix the view on this. Something about you, Aries, you should know that. So it's like something's ticking or bothering you inside. It's almost like a ticking time bomb with inside of you and a situation. This also I get this fucked up. I gotta say it. I get this. This is brand new. This is somebody new. This isn't an old friend. This isn't an old lover. This is a brand new connection or within this year. You might have talked before this year, but you tried to get it on, like get it moving this year. The thing I'm seeing, this isn't going to be every Aries reading. I just don't feel like it's all of your readings. Why do I get with the star card? Why do I get with the star card that you've been manifesting this, or that it's felt, and with the King of Wands, like you've just been hoping for changes, not only pleasurable changes, but excitement. So there's a feeling I'm getting where you might have felt ungrounded. You might have even felt uneasy about situations. Kind of solo. This is, to me, I gotta flip the phone around. You guys, hopefully it flips over, but that's gonna drive me nuts. Let me see if that rotates, because maybe if I do that, it'll be easier to not have to chase. There we go. That's so much easier. All right. I don't need my shoulder being like, I'm old in the morning. But here we go. So I'm getting this energy like, why do I get the feeling like, winter's coming? You're going to be inside at night, but at the same time, some of you are trying not to feel resistance. I get like you don't want to feel resistance or the push and pull energy with relationships anymore. I do also get the psychic feeling that this has been going on for a long fucking time. Like this isn't like, oh, this has been going on like the change in my pocket. Like, like short term. This has been going on for years for some of you, whatever that's about. Why do I just get like when it comes to a love situation or coming into, I feel like you've been so separated from a feeling or wanting to believe it's there for you with that Four of Wands, emotionally attached to wanting something, but also feeling like it's either out of reach or it's not worth the opportunity isn't showing up, or I'm just not moving towards it, or why isn't it coming towards me? I don't get a feeling like you've been trying to force it, but I don't get like you've been trying to do much with it at the same time. What the Here we go. I do get this energy like you really want it. Like you're aware, the Four of Swords reversed, you really want it. Why is the Four of Swords reversed though? What do we have to say to Aries? What's the message? It came flying out my hand. The Six. A lot of you want it, and you could be not trying to let the things of the past interrupt I feel like you don't want the upheaval of the past. It's like you don't want the past to become a part of your problem. But you could be struggling to believe and trust in emotional commitments. It tells me that when it comes to emotional commitments, it could be a struggle, a big struggle. Two of Swords, a decision that you need to make, not anybody else but you. This is a situation where I feel like every time you've come to this chapter, I keep looking at that Eight of Swords. It gives you anxiety, or it makes you feel like it's a burning, it's like it's a volcano ready to erupt, whatever the shit that's about. Here we go. I'm sorry it's like that, but that's what it tells me. Flip. Six of Wands. I'm done. I'm over it. Six of Wands is reversed. Look at Six of Wands is reversed. So it feels like every time, and I dropped that on the growth. Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. You kind of wanting to see, it's almost like you want the electrifying entertainment of a relationship, but you don't really see, I feel like you want the excitement of a relationship, but you don't really correspond to holding it all in, that it'll be the test of time kind of relationship. What is that about? Why the frig would I pick that up? Here we go. Give me anything else you can give me for Aries real quick. What will happen next? Three of Swords reversed and Four of Pentacles. Anytime that you have an uncertainty energy. It's almost like you feel uncertain, or you've been feeling ungrounded. And I do feel like it's in a love situation with that Knight of Chalices, which is the Knight of Cups in reverse. The World. I feel like you're trying to move out of that energy. This is for an Aries that may have been raised by a mother and not known their father. I'm sorry, but with the World card, this may not pertain to all of you. But there's an Aries woman or man where you may have known your mother, but you didn't really know your dad. Whatever that's about. I feel like the Nine of might have been too busy or not around, not taking you out camping, just not a part of your life. Whatever that's about. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you've looked back at this. You've let go of the damage. You've let go of the damage. You may have also let go of the passion. Or what used to excite you about wanting to know more. I feel like you've dropped that. The Chariot's upright. I feel like you've moved away from that energy. So if there was a point in time where something really upset you, a part of your life was missing, whether it was a mother or father, is what it's showing me. There's something here where if that was happening, you've let it go. Maybe for some of you, it's not a mom or dad. Maybe for some of you, it's that relationship, that bond. The Six of Swords reversed. And the Five. And I don't feel like you want to feel stuck or propelled in that direction. For you to get the Six of Swords in reverse and the Five of Chalices in reverse. Emotionally, I feel like you shut it down. King of Swords, you've cut it, is reversed. You've cut this out of it, like away from you. You're not going to let it beat you up. This is gone. The Ace of, that means that's double cutting energy. I don't feel like Eight of Chalices. Everything's reversed because it's just reiterating the fact that you identified this isn't working out. It ain't working out. It ain't my cup of tea. I'm not happy with it type energy. And I think you were aware of it. I really think you're aware of it. It's too damn dark. That's a little bit better. Here we go. We're going to go to another tarot deck. Give you a little tiny message. And then we'll move on. All right? I can't see the chat, everybody. So just be polite, be nice if you don't mind. If you don't mind. Hit the like button if you don't mind. I almost picked up the same tarot deck. So maybe there's another message in here for you. Give me something else. Same tarot deck. Haven't switched yet, but we will. Give me something specifically for Aries, please. What do they need to see right now? Patience. Patience, patience, patience. Some of you may have felt like you've been lacking the patience, or you're sick of the resistance when it comes to communication. The Knight of Wands. I also get this energy like you're dying to go out and have a good time. When you might have, and it may not have been as much. I get something like it was in and out. Like it was fun while it was there, but then it was gone. Some of you may have felt like it humbled you. It humbled you or put your direction towards not being stressed out or focusing more on work-related tasks. Some of you could also be looking to change the way you look. I get this, I want to feel more attractive energy with that Queen of Pentacles / I also don't want to stress about the things that I feel like are out of my control. I don't usually associate her as a stressful energy, but I feel stress on that, on looking down. The Six of Wands is reversed again with the Five of Swords. Emotionally, what's going on? Manifest what? So I feel like you're trying to manifest a true love connection, but stability at the same time. I feel like in flux or in a loop or almost like things. So either you're getting the love situation you want, or you're not, or you're only getting stability. And this is, and you're, I feel like you're just wanting this more than anything. Change, 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 change. Emotional expansion and growth. And I think you're aware of this. I feel like you're aware of this. The sun is reversed and the empress is upright. And I feel like it's taking you a lot of great strength or hope to identify what's been missing. Something about what's been missing, and you're aware of what's been missing. You know. Nine of Pentacles. You're shushing the situation. You see the woman with a finger in front of her, and you're saying shh to the situation like it isn't relevant, like it's not really there, almost like it's a fucking fantasy. I don't know what that's all about, but that's what it's telling me. I do think you're gonna get out of it. I do think it's gonna take a little bit more of practice with that patience card in reverse, and for you to really utilize your strengths within trusting a little deeper inside of yourself is what that tells me. Something about that's the right key. That's the way to go. Queen of Swords, you may be very outspoken or speak with somebody outspoken. I need to know what that. So some of you may also have, somebody may want to travel towards you. Something about the Queen of Swords and the Four of Wands. Somebody could want to travel towards you or want you to meet them halfway. You have an energy, give it like a couple months, 2 to 4. I'm going to say 2 to 4 months, where I would be surprised if someone's trying to meet up with you or get you to meet up with them. Ace of Wands. Eight of Chalices. I feel like they are at a distance, but they want to come towards you. They will either want communication or they want to unite. Something about I need communication from this person, or I want to unite with this person with the Ace of Swords energy. Give it time, just like the first card told you to. Here we go. And the card it keeps showing me is Judgment, bitch. Ha ha! What do we got behind that? Because I can't see it. Judgment and rebirth, death. Clarify it. Ace of Pentacles. So I get this weird feeling to say something that sometimes people need to hear. Your dreams can come true if you believe in them deep enough. Or you may not get everything you want, but it's almost like don't procrastinate on what's at your fingertips energy. And I feel like that's what you do with a love situation, or how you feel, how love has made you feel. I don't get it. Seven of Chalices. It's almost like a challenge position, and you know you've got to clarify that 7. I'm going to clarify the 7 before I say another thing. Clarify the 7. King of Swords. Maybe take action. 2 of Swords. Make the decision. It's in reverse. 7 of Swords. And don't lie about committing to the decision. That's going to bring in a happy connection. So I feel like the only thing that's holding you back is yourself with that 5. I feel like that's you alone at night. And you know that you haven't been doing much to sit at the bonfire, sit at the table kind of energy. You've been letting things go on. What is the 10 of Swords about? It isn't the past. So I'm not picking up on trauma for you. It's not trauma bond. I feel like you already dealt with that. I feel like things that were trauma bond, if you had that problem or that sorrow of something being left behind, whether it was a death, whether it was a situation where they were never involved in your life, or they felt dead to you from day one, whatever the frig it is, I feel like you're wise enough to know the hardship you've been through. Look again, the 7 of Pentacles. And now it's time to focus on the things that really will show up for you and care for you. I feel like this is the wheel. This is the time for you to see it. I want a little bit more, but we're going to switch decks. I want to see if you get a similar message or if it changes up. And this is a way longer reading than I plan on giving Aries. Here we go. Let's keep going. Clarify anything you want me to say to Aries, or right now. Anything you want me to tell Aries. You start with Judgment, and the High Priestess is the first cards I see when I have the deck. But we'll see what comes out. We'll see what comes out for you. I had the craziest experience yesterday. Craziest experience. Then I kind of tapped into what the experience was, and that I basically tapped into remembering a dream that I wasn't supposed to, and it felt like deja vu. It was fucking intense, but it was really cool to recognize it for what it was and be able to put together what I was missing. I don't know why I wanted to tell you all that, but it was something you've got the High Priestess again and the Eight of Swords. So what is blocking your judgment? Because now the judgment's here behind the Eight of Swords. What's going on? I feel like you know what you're supposed to trust, and you're supposed to feel unbound or let go of uncertainty at this time. I feel like that's the correct judgment call, because it's only slowing you down from a happiness, from a true solution, a true victory. Three of Pentacles is reversed and the Page of Cups, and it is a love situation. It's a love situation that I feel like you're just waiting or felt like for the longest time you've been waiting for it to show up, or feeling at a distance from it. Like you've been feeling at a distance from the situation. With the Five of Pentacles upright, feeling left behind or left in the cold. The Tower, waiting for things to show up in a manner where it's at the position where it's working in your favor. But I also get this weird, let's see it, this decision. The Two of Swords. You've got the Two of Swords too many times, where it's like, did you make the decision to leave somebody out in the cold, or to leave your feelings behind? Because it's telling me you left your feelings behind. It's too many times it's brought up that too. It's like the decision was, some of you could be trying to build up a higher self-esteem or self-respect at this time. That's what it says. It's what it says to me. Strength card reversed. Ace of Pentacles. Clarify those two together. What's the deal with that for Aries? Zodiac sign of Aries, please. I want to go back in. I'm not going to tell you yet. I see what it is, but I'm not going to tell you. I want to see what else it's going to tell me. So curious. Aries. What's here for Aries? What is here for Aries? What do they need to see out of those two? Okay. Oh, they're coming out like crazy. You gotta, I feel like the message is don't be so damn hard on yourself. And I do feel like it's not that you don't respect yourself. It doesn't show me that you don't respect yourself. What it shows me, I'm going to show you guys. What it shows me is the Fool and the Chariot. It's almost like when you know you're supposed to spin things around or go in a brand new direction. I get a resistant energy with the Nine of Pentacles reversed and the Nine of Wands. You're very back and forth. At 1 minute it feels right, the next minute it feels like it's the worst idea in the world, or it just doesn't, the shoe doesn't fit kind of energy. And then to clarify that, you have the Eight of Cups in reverse saying no. Eight of Cups in reverse, emotionally not attaching to any connections or victories. You may be trying to focus or figure a situation out more for yourself. Also, some of you have been doing this, and this runs through your mind. The wee hours of the morning is what this tells me. This shit happens when you're at home asleep, when you're locked inside and your ass is sleeping. And whose ass is sleeping? Your ass is sleeping. And I feel like that's when your imagination's running wild. I feel like that's when your imagination's running wild. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Nine of Cups. She could have dealt with a fire, definitely a fire or water sign. Could have been a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, where it came to an ending, or it felt exciting just to come to a close. Because now you have the Death card, Two of Wands. So somebody may have made a decision. Somebody could also feel like they're not getting enough rest, or like they set themselves up with these situations. What are they not honoring? Somebody could be feeling like this is somebody, whether it's you or the person you dealt with, you might have dealt with somebody that made you feel like you can't trust other people, or vice versa. Somebody dealt with you and they feel like you don't know how to trust other people, or you're not willing to trust yourself even. What the fuck? Queen of Swords. Sometimes all it takes is broken Six of Swords in reverse. It's broken communication, broken action. It throws shit all off balance. And I feel like you're aware of this. Queen of Wands. Are you being stubborn to the situation, or was somebody around you, or is that how you viewed it? What the fuck did you learn from the situation? That's the question here. Because when it comes to love, it feels it was more toxic, or it was more about wanting an in and out flavor connection. wanting the passion, the excitement, but not really giving a shit if it goes to the extreme elements of growth. That's always important. This is for the person who's tried to let go of their feelings. This is for the Aries who won't admit, or who has known to admit. I do get if you have admitted it, you admit it to yourself. You don't admit it to other people. Maybe close friends or families, like real fucking close. Like you may tell them your secrets, but you ain't telling people shit. Aries, I feel that you have too much. Every time I see fire, it's like stubborn fire. You know, I don't get angry. I do get this wanting to be a little excessive, or not abrasive, but excessive, or definitely obsessive about seeing a different outcome, but I don't feel like you're fucking doing anything. That's the problem. I feel like you're sitting at the window, like the person in the last one was sitting watching the snow. Now she's sitting there looking out the window. Come to my window. Nothing's going to happen if you don't make something happen. I'm over it. I'm so over this. That's what I got. I think things can get better, but I feel like you have to initiate a little more. That may upset some of you, but I'm not going to sugarcoat you. I'm not going to fluff your pillow. I'm not going to, talk to you in like baby talk. I'm not going to come out here and kiss your ass. I'm going to give you a real tough love reading. It's who I am. It's like, I'm so over people trying to one-step a situation, and half the fucking time you don't want to be ahead of the situation because it doesn't make you feel inferior. It just makes you feel like you're wasting your fucking time. And I've been there over and over and over again with too many outside scenarios in life. That should build up a lot of stress in me. But instead of building up a lot of stress in me, I choose to talk about it, try not to stress about it. I know it's there, but I've accepted what's there. And I've also known that fear is a wasted emotion. Now, it may not be a wasted emotion if it's something you truly care about. A friend sick, a family member sick, that's different. Don't take this out of pretext or context, all right? If you don't mind. Anyways, let's go to Taurus. All right. Now that I read for Aries for like a half hour. Oh my God. All right. Anyways, that's your bonus from now to next year, all right? We ain't doing that again until next year. And your shit better be different next year. I'll be pissed off if I'm saying the same shit all over again. I'm just playing. Here we go. I'm going to run out of coffee at this rate. Shit. Here we go. Oh, man, I need cigarettes. I can't smoke in here. That sucks. I won't be smoking tonight. Not in front of you, at least. I mean, I could take you all outside of me. I could show you guys my brand new car. I could show you my new wheels that I bought. But it's if I want a cigarette now, and I'm hungry. I'm so hungry right now. I was like, I'm not gonna eat tonight. I'll be okay. I don't need to eat. My stomach just got like that weird empty feeling, like go eat something. So there's something. Clarify that. I do get something about decisions and you being ahead of them. Ho ho! The Magician came on as I'm saying it, upright. So I feel like there were things that were making you feel Taurus. I feel like there were situations that felt like setbacks or felt like they were holding you back. Now they may have come up to you and tried to explain to you they didn't want you to feel like you were being held back, or like they were a part of that, or like they want you to go live your life. This is for you, or opposite happened. It's either this happened to you or you felt this way towards them. It kind of feels mutual, like it was viewed the same way. The Magician, I do feel like while this happened, you were waiting for things to take off, and they started to take off. Whatever that's about. Good for you. I like that. But did you become creative? Did you become more passionate? Did you open up the keys? Did you take the keys by storm? Did you control the inner self? Because that's what I feel like you did with the High Priestess in reverse. For you to get the Magician and the High Priestess reversed. No, I'm not going to order room service. Thank you for the sticker though. Appreciate it. They don't have that here. They have fucking awesome breakfast. They have great breakfast compared to some places I've been. But I'm not one to talk shit on places. I'm not that fucking happy here though, because it's pet friendly. I don't have pets. And you know how I found out it was pet friendly? I was sleeping in that bed at like 2, 3 in the morning. I woke up, my fucking nose and throat were burning, and all I could smell was fucking urine. I was so pissed off. I'm like, this is a fucking pet hotel. I was not happy. I was fucking pissed, especially when it was like, I've been fucking breathing this in for a couple hours. Then I'm like, is it on the fucking bed with me? I was bullshit. Um, because I'm away from work business, it's all paid for. But still, I'm like, you put me in a fucking hotel where people like let their animals piss on the rug, and I didn't notice it at first because I don't have the strongest scent. It's very rare, but it woke me up from a dead ass sleep like 2, 3 in the morning, and I was so disgusted with how nasty it smelled. I'm like, oh, it's seeping through the fucking rug, or it better not be on my fucking pillow. Oh, it's nasty. Nothing against pets, but it just that rubbed me the wrong way. But I mean, everything else has been. I mean, this room's real old looking. Probably went with the cheapest thing they could get. I'm in a Hamilton, but the fucking breakfast is pretty good. Better than I've been in way more expensive hotels than this, like 4 times the expense. And I will tell you, they have room service, like she just said. This one, oh, this one, they don't do that. They don't have a restaurant. They don't have a kitchen. They have a kitchen for breakfast, but they make a better breakfast than those expensive hotels where they're like, here's an apple. Here's a piece of wheat bread. Oh, you want a raisin? Kind of. This place is like, you want some pancakes? Oh, you don't like pancakes? Don't worry. We've got some eggs. Oh, you don't like eggs? We don't only have pancakes and eggs. You can have sausages. You can have a muffin. You can have a banana. You can have an apple. Oh, you don't like any of that? We got bowls of cereal. Oh, that doesn't suit you? How about some oatmeal? I was like, holy shit, when I went downstairs. I've been eating breakfast every morning. Here we go. Back to Taurus. Back to Taurus. What are you doing, Taurus? Maybe, I hope this is me. I know this is probably partial me. I'm Taurus, moon, and rising. But you be getting spiritual as shit or getting some serious downloads is what it tells me. And I don't think you're going to let things get in the way, or that's what you're striving to pay attention to at this time. You may have been striving for this for quite some time as well. Something about, there's some real serious change happening to you. For you to have the Magician, it's trying to remind you that you can stay in front of the tasks, or that you have the availability, the skill sets to endure inside. Trust yourself. This is a good time, Taurus. I have to say something about this is a very good time to be excited to trusting yourself and knowing more about what you can offer, for whether it's for you or for others. Something about that trust is key for you. Did somebody was there a Taurus? There could be a Taurus here. Okay. Somebody, you could have been in an argument, or you could be disgusted with a specific person or persons, whatever that's about. For you to get the Devil, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords, there's an untrustworthy energy. I get this fucking weird energy. Like some of you, this could have been close to home, but it really feels more like it was a work situation where somebody you wanted to believe you could trust, you feel like they were toxic as hell. And you know this. You're aware of this. By the way, for me to say my moon and rising, maybe that's where it's going to resonate for you if you watch it. But I don't know if everybody watches like that. Whether they do or don't, that's up to them. Here we go. Clarify anything you can for the zodiac sign of Taurus, please. Show me something for the zodiac sign of Taurus, please. What is it? Don't tell me it's King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here for Taurus? 3 of Wands. Some of you could be looking to relocate. So I get 2 things. You're going to end up speaking to brand new people. Could be planning something. I feel like this is a long-term plan. And if you're wondering about a plan, and I'm saying way like it's going to take time, like it would take time to travel over that water where he's looking over the water and into the sky. I feel like if you're looking for that yes answer, it is a yes. Whoever that's for, I feel like the answer is yes. And I feel like you need to continue with the hope or the belief of it, whatever that's about. Like it's going to show up. Like it's going to show up. Just because the lightning hasn't sparked the tree yet doesn't mean it's not. It's going to manifest. I'm so over it. It's going to happen. This is telling me it's going to happen for you. Some kind of desire that I feel like you want to see happen. And look it. Some of you, it's moving towards a victory in family. others of you, it's that, and it's getting what you want in family, love, and looking at the past. I get this, I need to undo the things that may have made the whole everybody feel uncertain. I feel like you're trying to work through the motions of the past. I also feel like you're aware of it. I do get this, you're not being afraid to really identify or go with forward expansion and growth. Definitely spiritual, or within trusting yourself, Taurus. So you're either working towards it or you have been. I feel like it's the second part of it. I feel like you've been doing it. Hold on a second. Something else with Taurus. Ace of Wands. It's gonna make you more attractive. You might catch the attention of somebody. It's telling me you may not have time for them. It would be very in and out. It'd be like a fling. Knight of Swords, the Fool, reversed. Wouldn't stick around. I'm gonna say reverse. No. Two of Wands reversed. No, it wouldn't stick around. And I don't get it with the tarot I'm looking at. For you, it doesn't look like it sticks around. The Ace of Wands goes to the Three of Pentacles reversed. That tells me there's something passionate, a love offer that could come in. It could come soaring at you, or you go soaring towards it. It doesn't look like it's... You see the ring in the sky? That ring's not on her finger. You see how the Fool card's in reverse? I just get this weird Seven of Wands. I don't want to say overlooked. I don't want to say undervalued. I just don't feel like you're going to be focused on that person. Knight of Pentacles reversed. I feel like it doesn't spark or ignite your interest. Maybe even your love interest. It may feel like it's a burden in disguise that you don't have time for. Three of Chalices is reversed. You're not going to entertain it, or it doesn't stick around. There could be something you entertain, but I don't feel like it sticks around. I feel like you entertain finances and family. That's what I got for you. Some of you could have been doing this for ages or decades. Aces. Why is that reversed? Clarify it. Eight of Pentacles. I just get this, you're not willing to negotiate or have the stress of the chaotic mindset. It's almost like you might not want to be in a relationship where you're fighting, push and pull energy. Like this person looks like they don't want to tolerate it or be in that situation. Eight of Pentacles. They don't want growth in something that's going to come in, might secretly make them feel good for a second, but then all of a sudden they feel either ghosted or alone. When I say ghosted or alone, it's almost like a broken connection. A connection where I just get, Taurus isn't, it's going to be a weird way of saying it, and I apologize if the women don't like it, but this is towards the women and the men. I just feel like you're not dicking around. Like you're not, what's the saying, tire kicking when it comes to love, or you don't feel fascinated by that part. Love doesn't intrigue you if it's not showing up or you're not having time for it. It's more of an acceptance. Could be like you're blossoming spiritually. I get like you're blossoming spiritually, becoming more aware or awakened with yourself and what you can offer, and worrying about the things that may facilitate your needs right now. That's what I'm getting for your energy. I like it. I kind of like it. Hold on. Show me something else for Taurus, please. Four of Swords. You could be in deep... 1 minute. Don't let your mind, whoever this Taurus, whatever, if this resonates for you, you got to stop letting your mind get to you. If this resonates for you, Taurus, it's almost like you're combative with your mind 1 minute, and then you're trying to be at peace in the next minute. Just continue to humble yourself. No matter if you're catching everything or you're getting mentally conflicted with not getting everything the way you want it. Don't do that, because you're just slowing the progress. I'm telling you, trust me, don't do that. the more you allow things just to naturally flow, for you not to get overexcited. Or I want, anytime you focus on this, where it's like, damn it, or you try to use your thinking, something about your thinking goes off in a, I get this area where it's like it's almost not wanting to admit that you're doubting what you know you shouldn't doubt, and you know you're doing it. This is for the specific Taurus. Could be a woman, it's two women in these cards. I feel like you've got to overcome that. And I feel like your woman next, after, look at this. This one's hiding their face. But I'm going to tell you something, the Strength card with the Empress, woman. I feel like you will overcome that. I do feel like the problem at hand isn't that it favors. I feel like, let me just explain. I know this is getting kind of hard to follow. It's not going to make sense probably to a lick of you. We'll see. Which one do you think I think you're following more? Do you think I think you're following this one more? Or that one more? The answer is that one. I feel like you're trying to stay grounded more than let the chaos of the mental chaos or conflict arouse. Now, where I wanted to go with this, what I wanted to teach in my own crazy method, is anytime the mental becomes a block, and if that has been happening, whether you've been thinking it's under control or it starts creeping back in, anytime that happens, I would tell you, me personally, I would tell you, use that mental to your advantage. Stay humble and grounded, but train your mind and thoughts to how you can take advantage of the things. Instead of focusing on, like, oh, I got that wrong, or oh, I thought it was this, but it was that. No. Focus on all the things that you're doing right. Something about that's like going to be huge for you. I don't know what something like that's going to be huge for you. Maybe it's a bright idea. Maybe it's the right action. Maybe it brings more happiness. Maybe it brings more emotional contentment. I don't know. I don't feel like it's another individual connection that's going to do this. I feel like it's going to be you going after it. You communicating it outward or getting what you want. Clarify the Page of Wands. Page of Cups. Excuse me, no, Page of Pentacles. Or the Page of Wands. You have a not wanting to be bothered energy, or being okay with being left alone. You're in a really, I get this, there's going to be things that annoy you. Ignore them. That 7 tells me that for you, anything that annoys you or makes you feel like you're going to dance on your head, ignore it. Don't let it get the best of you. Walk away from the problems, the people that give you problems. That's your best ulterior motive. To, not even ulterior. Make it seem like you care when you really just know that for peace of mind, you can't focus on all that. I don't want to say corruption, but somebody feels, I just get like somebody's trying to, there's illusions, there's fakeness, there's a fakeness. I'm going to go back to this, but it feels like it's career-based. Fuck it. King of Pentacles, it feels like it's career-based. What's next? I don't know. 5 of Wands. It's not worth the fucking tug of war. I'm over this. The 10 of Pentacles. Your family's worth the value. Something about your family. The Queen of Wands is reversed. You're not supposed to stress about this. What is this? And I think you're aware. The High Priestess, I think you're aware of this. That you know you shouldn't be stressing about it. Holy shit. You got the High Priestess and the Man High Priestess and the 3 of Wands. Keep anything that makes you feel like deterred or like it's not worth your time, keep it at bay. I feel like this is, I think this is something they're gonna do for you. I feel like for the really spiritual Taurus, you're either gonna do it for yourself or Spirit's gonna force their hand. Like, you may not feel them touch you. You may not feel that vibration, or you might get the chills. You might do the shoulder shake thing I do, or you might get the hair that stands up. You might get the fucking goosebumps. Whatever the fuck you get, whatever you get for you. I just get this maturing, really maturing, struggling with it a little mentally though. Oh fucking, let's go. Give me a little more for you. Nine of Swords, you won't be for long. You just got to make that decision. Nine of Swords is reversed. Nine of Swords is reversed. Clarify them. So, what are you trying to become aware about? So I feel like Taurus doesn't want love to be an obstacle, or they don't want to focus on anything that's going to hurt them. I feel like they've released the past. You have a, I've released the past. I need to focus on where I can go and who I can take with me energy. I like your reading. Ace of Cups with the Moon. When it comes to love, I feel like the Eight of Pentacles, you don't really focus on love as much as you focus on building your own worth right now. You're aware that if love were to come towards you, you may, that just makes me feel like what I've already said. If love comes towards you, you may feel like you want it, but do you have time for it? It just doesn't feel like the time is like the dots are connecting. You know what I mean? You ever, it's almost like the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper, and wanting to make the connection between seeing them both at the same time, but wondering why the stars won't connect to each other. I don't know. Let's just see what the frick's going on here. Endings to what? You're not going to be burdened. Your message is simple. So you go from the Wheel reverse to the Seven of Pentacles. The past things you've dealt with, you're like, nope. The stars reversed, the Death card's reversed. Anything that you've dealt with that might have felt like it struck you down. The Seven is reversed, the Two of Pentacles. Anytime you felt struck down, I feel like you've come out of this. I feel like you've come out of this tenfold. You got the two and the two together. That tells me you were having a hard time doing the juggling act or accepting a situation to go on, and then all of a sudden the light bulb went on. The Six of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Whatever wasn't working out or moving in your favor, you made a decision not to let it be the burden. Kind of to accept it for what it is. If it wasn't showing expansion or growth or true definition and happiness, you said, well, that wasn't for me. Too bad, so sad. Queen of Swords. I'm going to take action and I'm going to let it be at a distance. I think you became aware of this. And I don't think emotionally you're letting it, I don't feel like you're sacrificing yourself on shortness of breath or words. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you know your worth. I feel like she's learning my worth is stronger than that. And becoming very humble and respective, but also just, why do you get this? What's the Temperance about? Clarify the bottom. You may be waiting for that excitement. You are. You're waiting for that arrival, for the excitement of a connection, but it doesn't feel like it's something that's a burden. I feel like you've overcome any challenges in love. I feel like your next strategy is, whether you're a single Taurus, it's on setting up your future and aligning more spiritually. Now, if you're not a single Taurus, it's your future, becoming more spiritual, feeling a little more grounded, not having less anxiety or fear, getting control over, I just saw the line, over the fear of your thoughts or the way you express. You may need to not hold back so much, whatever that's about. I get like, don't hold back. Don't hold back. You know, like, whatever, I don't know. I just get this, like, you shouldn't be holding back. Give me something else for the zodiac sign of Taurus, please. Give me something else for the zodiac sign of Taurus, please. Different deck. Here we go. What's the message? What do we have for Taurus? What do you want to say to Taurus? The zodiac sign of Taurus. Let's see what you got. What else do you want to tell me to tell them? Didn't want to go back in? It doesn't have to. What is the message? Clarify whatever you have to. Did somebody try to, this is going to be for some of the ladies. Some of you ladies may have dealt with a man that tried to enter your life again. I bet you said no. A man definitely tried to, the Emperor. Somebody tried to make waves or moves. Did somebody try to call you? Did somebody try to show back up? Because I've got the Hangman with the Knight of Cups and the Emperor. Somebody had basically, they had the 411, or they were thinking of, I don't get a hesitation. I feel like they started off hesitant and then they, you know, tried to come towards you or entertain you. I don't think it's still going on, or if it is, it's very, very little. It feels like it's over. I get this. It's over shit. The Empress is reversed. You're too focused on opening up the door to your dreams. And if it was giving you headaches, that may be why you're not really putting your direction or focus on that. I feel like Two of Wands, you made this decision a while ago. Five of Cups is reversed. Did you say goodbye to a love connection or somebody you were happy with or felt like the passion was insane? Because that's what the reading's telling me. The reading's telling me you let go of something you enjoyed. All for the better. And I feel like you knew what you were doing. I really want to tell you that I think you knew what you were doing. Ace of Pentacles. You were building your trust with inside of where you can go. Believing in yourself, but also believing in the universe and also wanting more out of life. Thank you. I saw you on a bench. I sat next to you on a bench and you talked all night long about everything in your life. You talked and talked. I'm sure I did. I can talk and I can talk. Sometimes. Imagine I'm sitting in a class, right? I'm sitting in like a training. It's a long fucking training, by the way. But I'm sitting in it. We'll get back to Taurus in 1 second. But I'm sitting in a training. It's good. It was supposed to be a good feeling, but it's more like, man, I got to deal with this for so many more days. But everything in this training, you're already doing. You know what I'm saying? Like almost everything out of the trainer's mouth, you're already put in practice. You've already gotten good result with, to where it's like, well, I get that there are people in this room that are going to need to hear this or have that confidence or be motivated. But then you also get like, this stuff or beyond the tarot. You get a lot. So you're in a room full of these people and I got to spend over a week with them. So imagine the energy I'm picking up or the just the question mark behind it. But I'm being silent the whole time, not telling them a fucking word. Anyway, I don't know why I wanted to. I like telling you guys stuff, to be honest. The Justice, Six of Swords. Let's go back to this. This is strange, really strange. It could have been a fire, air, water sign you dealt with, whatever sign it was for the zodiac sign of Taurus. I also, and I don't do this, but I get this weird with I'm doing it because I'm feeling it. The Nine of Swords, the Justice, and the Six of Swords. I get this weird summer shit. Did you have a summer fling with somebody? Is that who tried to come back in? And I get that off of air energy. It's not like the fire cards over there. No, that ain't even fire. The Emperor is the fire. Over there, that's the death card, that's water. But I get when I look at these air cards, like there was something that could have happened during the summertime, whether it was this past summer or the previous summer. And it's driving me nuts. And I feel like Nine of Swords, unbalanced, Six of Swords, like it's not something you're being tempted by anymore. Seven of Swords. You may not trust it, or you may be wanting a new celebration to erupt. Some of you may be aware there's another option that you're going to face or encounter. Or if you're not even focused on it, because I do get like you don't focus on this. I do get Taurus, you're not focused on it as heavily as it felt like Aries needed to focus on what the fuck they're doing. It tells me Four of Swords reversed, the Queen of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. If something were to be attracted towards you, you probably wouldn't let it get to you. I just get this weird, something about I won't obsess about love. You have a message, Taurus, where with the Devil and the Hierophant, I'm going to show you something. And then the Four of Pentacles and the Love is reversed. I get like I'm intrigued or I'm flattered by like the options, but really I'm gonna hold my ground. I get this, I'm going to hold my ground. I don't feel like you're backing down. I don't know why. The Magician's here again for you. Um, and it's funny because he's standing there with a wand in his hand, like, I mean business kind of energy. I also get, you may feel like if they were to come towards you, you would know if it's a repeat. So I do feel like, I feel like you're too sharp right now, and I do feel like this is for the ladies. So you would either know that the same situation, if you dealt with the same person, is gonna fucking repeat itself, or a brand new person. Your intuition would be so fucking keen or smart. Your gut, your intuition, you maybe your third eye. You just know, like if it was somebody brand new, if it was going in the same direction a little too fast, maybe you would stop the chance to go towards it. The Four of Wands, the Strength reversed, the Two of Swords to make a decision, Judgment. You have to make a judgment call. Three of Pentacles is reversed, you're not building towards it. Page of Cups, you're not open to it. You might open to the communication, but you might even like the idea of having the sexual connection. Knight of Wands reversed, but then the Five of Swords is reversed when it comes to the Two of Cups and change. So if it felt like something was showing up that you've already dealt with, you're saying no. You have a strong, I'm putting my foot down and I'm saying no. You kind of have like a, I deserve better energy, but at the same time, you're not coming off with with an arrogance or a flair about it. You're just very timid. It's almost like you're very timid. You want to have that excitement and you think about it and you know like, fuck, it's going to be tempting not to go in that direction if I have the opportunity, but you're still doing the right thing, or you're working towards the things that count. I think you're doing everything in the manner you're supposed to at the right time. You may have distractions that test you at this time too, whatever that's about. This could be a message where if you're getting distracted by situations and it's been making sense to you up until this point, maybe the message is don't get distracted. Maybe the message is continue at seeing the vision for what you see it for. So I don't know. That's what I have for you, Taurus. Whew, God damn, Taurus. We'll go back to Gemini in a second. All right. Gemini. We always drink more coffee for Gemini. All right. What's the message for the lovely Geminis? Three of Swords. Did you cut somebody out or did somebody cut you out? It looks like you had no choice but to cut somebody out. Did you cut out a man? Did you keep a man at a distance? Could have been an earth sign, air sign. Whatever you did, it might have brought you a little bit of fortune, or it's on its way. Something like that. We're going to start like that and see where this goes. These two are staying out because they came flying towards me. Tells me there's something there for Gemini. Let's keep going. Shuffle a little more for you. Show me something for Gemini. What will happen next for Gemini? Gemini, show me honest and truthful answers, please. Honest and truthful answers for Gemini. What do you got for them? Show me something for Gemini. Let's hear it. Jesus. What? Huh? Where are we going with this one? Here we go. Gemini. You could have felt at a stalemate with happiness. I don't feel like it was talked about. I feel like it was tried or wanted. Somebody wanted to talk about it, but you didn't talk about it. Five of Swords is the Six of Wands. There's some kind of victory that feels like it should have been. I almost feel like you guys wanted to speak or connect with speaking, but it was like they're playing in the sand in between a sword, almost like Morse code bullshit when they're right next to each other. Just speak it, speak. Aren't you like the house of communication? Open your goddamn mouth. Like, I don't know, but it seems as if it was something that needed to be spoken to kind of like melt the ice energy, whatever that's about. I don't feel like it happened. I feel like I feel like somebody wanted it to happen. Somebody may have wanted it to happen, but I just feel like somebody was being very resistant or wasn't willing to. It was a very push and pull energy. Hold on a second. Could be air sign, fire sign, maybe a water. Could be any sign. You got everything. Look what it's telling me. Emotionally, did you guys work it out? Did you emotionally connect or communicate? No, you didn't. You didn't. Queen of Swords reversed. You didn't communicate. Gemini. Told you didn't communicate. I told you. You didn't tell me shit. Yes, I did. Page of Swords. You fucking wanted to, though, it says. What is this shit? Huh? You're back and forth. It's like you got the left shoe on, you go to put the right shoe on, but you're wearing the wrong fucking shoe on the wrong fucking foot. You're not doing something right. Now, it was either you or that's how you felt about them. Somebody felt like they knew that it was supposed to happen, but nobody was making what? I split the deck in half. A motherfucking decision. 2 of Wands. Nobody was doing it. 8 of Pentacles reversed. You weren't fucking doing it. Instead, you were stressing about the bullshit of it. Both could have had a little bit of a broken heart or a falling out, and you both could have been fucking air signs, by the way. You could have been an air fucking an air. You weren't letting the fucking air out. I'll tell you that much. You fucking weren't. You needed to fucking look in the mirror, both of you. I hate to say that. I fucking hate to say that. And I think you both know you needed to look in the mirror, but instead you let it fizzle out to be something toxic or feel that way and stay that way. Now, if it was something of dire concern or the person put their hands on you, that's fucking different. That shit needs to be toxic and ridded from your life. Or you need to have the balls or the big butt or boob size to let it go, to not be in a domestic. But it doesn't feel like that was the problem. It feels like opening up emotionally with each other was the problem. Might have even been trust. Something about trust. I don't know why, but I'm feeling a trust situation. Somebody may have felt like trust, or they couldn't trust in the person to deliver. And when I say deliver, trust comes with, how do you get trust? How do you get trust? You earn it. Somebody may not have been willing to see if the person was going to change, come around, earn that trust, that respect. Somebody may have been tired. It may have just felt like it's gone on for too long, or like it would be a waste of time. Could have been a woman. The woman may have felt like I'm wasting my motherfucking time. If I stick around, I'm going to waste my time some more. This may not, I don't know if I'm making sense to that. I can't see your chat, but here we go. I don't know what y'all saying, but you keep showing judgment in reverse. Did you hang something up, Gemini? Did you let it go? I do feel like the person's going to try and communicate, or already may have. Why do I get like somebody wants to get on your good graces? Could be a Libra, could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, maybe Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Holy shit, any sign. You all deal with different people, but I just got almost the same shit. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the difference now is fire was first. You started, I'm not going to go backwards. But hold on 1 second. Hey, I'm back. Just because I got a phone call. Wrong time to call. Of course you call me when I'm doing my thing. Ace of Wands. Did somebody kind of have sex with somebody, or did somebody start messing around with somebody? Because that's what it's saying. It's saying you could have messed around with somebody. This is not making sense. It's not making any goddamn sense. Why does it tell me like somebody got iced out, but now somebody might have gotten let back in? Let the good times roll, but might not have felt the same after the fact. May even felt like it was a guilty desire. 8 of Wands with a 2. I don't feel like it exposed or opened up a happiness that was meant to happen. I feel like I'm done. I'm fucking done. Look it. Look it. Do you see that? That's the ace. It didn't make you, it didn't spark that. It couldn't be. It's like trying to light the pilot of a stove that has no gas in it. And I feel like somebody felt like, shit, I'm lying about the foundation of the happiness I can land on. Or maybe even felt uncomfortable and knew that. You might have even been smart enough to see through it and kind of try not to let it get the best of you. Page of Pentacles. Clarify it. Who's stressing you out? There's a work situation too, for some of you. It tells me there could be a work situation that's stressing you the fuck out, or was. Why do I get like previously? Definitely could have been a man. Don't let it get to you. Emotionally, be stronger than what's in front of you. This is for the woman or male. I almost said Leo because I'm looking at the strength card. That's why. Don't let things get to you right now. I feel like you were wrapped up in a love situation that should have gotten to you more, or it did at one point. I'm loving the theme. I'm gonna be real. I'm loving the theme because I'm starting to see the theme from Aries needing to I felt the energy like you're needing to overcome the push and pull of what's gone on in a relationship or how you've treated it, Aries. Taurus, I feel like you're owning and identifying yourself more. Gemini is about having a lot of self-respect. I get the theme. Gemini is showing me an energy where what you dealt with in a relationship that upset you, that at one point really fucking triggered or hurt you inside, really bothered you, made you feel like fucking this big. There were times where it made you feel so fucking small or so unidentified for who you are. I get this, I almost feel like I'm taking your energy because I'm getting sick to my stomach. I'm getting a fucking headache. And it's like, I almost feel like somebody didn't respect your bubble of authenticity. Whatever it's giving me a fucking headache though. It's real. And I don't feel like some of you, it could have been like you fought too much and it caused headaches or made you want to smack your head on the wall. For the younger Gemini. For the Gemini older than me, no. I get it was a situation that was bothering you for so long. You finally overcame and adapted it. Now it may try to want to re-arise while you're having struggles at work or dealing with people at work. It could make you feel like you're not sure who to trust. King of Pentacles reversed. You could be feeling stressed out right now, or have been recently. Well, I'm going to tell you, anytime you feel stressed out, or you think that things are going to be real hard to move out of, whatever's bothering you, Knight of Pentacles. Think about where you want to see yourself. Think about what you need to leave in the dark. With the High Priestess in reverse and the Six of Pentacles, if you've been able to overcome your past, it's because you're wise enough to look at the past and see things for what they are. And I feel like you need to be reminded about that with this High Priestess, the Five of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles. Anytime you feel like things are going backwards or in reverse, stop thinking about it. Don't procrastinate on what has been. Something about what's been, what you've dealt with, what you've carried is behind you. Just because something may not have worked out, so fucking what? We all go through that. We all fucking go through that. It doesn't mean you don't have a new opportunity around the corner. And I think you will. I think this is trying to tell you, you need to look and stay optimistic. Stay focused on the things that are going to make you feel appreciated right now. Not the things that have upset you. Continue to learn that it's okay to identify what may have happened and what may have not. And the best part about your reading is I forgot to pick up these two cards over here. So they're your last cards. I used every card in the deck for you. Didn't expect to do that. I forgot they were over here. Five of Wands reversed. First card over. I'll show you. Look it. I ain't afraid to show y'all. Ready? We'll flip it together. Here we go. Let's see what it is. Imbalance. So you can't let this is just trying to tell me don't let things get to you. This isn't a time to let stuff get to you. This isn't a time to let things bother you. What's done is done. Sometimes it's better to cut out and understand that, yeah, I may have wanted to get in front of a situation or have, that conversation or the control of it or see growth out of it. But if it wasn't going to show up the way it was meant to, then I need to let it go. And I need to, why do I get like you're having a hard time expressing how it made you feel? I don't know. That's just what I'm picking up. All right. We'll go to the other tarot deck for you. Okay? Give me something different, please, for Gemini, if you can. If you can. Thank you if anybody's sending super chats. It looked like the dollar amount went up. I can't really see your tech, your live messages. I get like, if I look at the screen, I have like 2.5 seconds to like check it and see it. All right, give me something else for Gemini, please. I hope my phone's charging because I've been on the phone. I've been on here for 1:11:11. Changes are coming. Tower card. Changes are coming. Eight of Pentacles. What are you working on? Well, I feel like you're trying to stay dedicated to something. Some of you could be trying to stay dedicated to believing the correct changes are going to happen. It does feel like it's, I get like a love scenario on that more than a work thing. I don't know. Here we go. Let's go. Page of Swords reversed. Not gonna, no, yep. This way. You had to cut somebody out, and I'm gonna say it again. So there was somebody that wouldn't listen, and you had to cut them out, or there was a situation. I'm over it. I'm done. That's 3 times. That's 3 get away from me cards. And it could have been an air sign, could be a fire sign, or just a communication with an individual in general. Didn't trust him, didn't want to connect with him. Page of Wands is reversed. You were aware of this. I'm over it. High Priestess is next in reverse. You're aware of it. They were what? This fell out right after. Queen of Swords. Cut the fuck out. And who cut them the fuck out? Gemini. You did. You motherfucking did, or you were supposed to. I feel like you're just sitting there. And you're wondering, what am I stressing about? Should I be stressing about situations, or should I be worried about where I want to go, what I want to build towards? Don't hold on to any not resentment, any frustration. I feel like any frustration, you got to let it go right now. Mentally, let that frustration go. Do not be blocked. That was on the bottom of the deck. Trust that you can do this. Gemini, Ace of Swords is having the truth and clarity that you're stronger. Just because you may have been duped or dealt the shorthand of a situation, it's not over till it's over. The Death card, things haven't ended, or they had to end to start a brand new rebirth at the beginning. That's for you. Some of you, it's in a love situation. Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, I'm over it, and it's upright. 7 of Wands. I feel like you're going to attract it, but mentally you can't stress about what happened or bury yourself. Some of you guys could be burying yourself or feeling guilty like you could have done more. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just remember the good you got from the relationship and move on. The Emperor, the Hangman, the Chariot. I'm over it. So you could be stuck on trying to, at one point, making it feel like it was all their fault. It takes 2 to tango. You might have had to own your shit. You might have even got hung up on, like, well, maybe I was more of the pain in the ass than that person, and I wouldn't look at it. I wouldn't tell you to focus on the bad. I would tell you to remember all the good that it brought into your life. Just because you might have had to move on, or they might have became they may have had to step out of the circle that you share. That's life. We move on. Things change. Life, we all change in life. We all change in time. The Empress. The 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups. The 6 of Pentacles. Ooh, you want balance. Oh, damn. You really want balance. You got double balance energy. That's the card we're flying on the floor. You got the 10 of, so not only do I feel like you want balance and support, something about the Empress, I get like, I want to be supported, but I want balance. But it's got to come towards me right with change. It's got to be, the fulfillment has to feel right. I can't feel anxiety or, why do I get like, feel like pushed to the side? That 10 of Cups to the 6 of Pentacles. You are definitely aware of this, that that's what you're looking to manifest. With the 2 of Pentacles, you've been waiting for a while, and you're not really wanting to focus on anything that comes towards you that makes you feel like it's going to end or be dissatisfying. I think you know this when it comes to your happiness. I feel like you've become content. It might have been really hard to make that decision. You also may be focusing on, what am I going to do career? Am I going to stick in this career? Am I gonna move laterally, or am I gonna pull like a rabbit out of my hat? Like do something that wasn't expected. You may have felt like somebody wasn't telling you everything or speaking to you in the career. The Hierophant, 9 of Cups, the Strength card, the 2 of Swords, the 8 of Cups. Also, emotionally, you might have felt drained or out of balance, or like you were getting disconnected. Somewhere in life you were feeling disconnected, and I'm getting this weird back and forth. You felt disconnected with a love situation or with a career thing. It was one of the two. Might have felt a little weird at home for a while. What the fuck? The Moon reversed. The 10 of Swords is upright. Judgment. And the King of Pentacles is reversed. I feel like you weren't trying to emotionally stress about things that have already happened. 3 of Swords is reversed to the Knight of Wands. What are you saying? To the 5 of Swords. Some of you either had to have a good cry, or you guys are recognizing it was okay to get over the lack of communication. You were being patient, or maybe some of you might have been wise enough and expected somebody to try to open up to you and communicate. I don't feel like you were stressing out on that. I feel like you stress out about finding that right connection or that soul connection more than you stress out on the ending that's already happened. For whatever Gemini that makes sense to. That's what it's telling me. You don't stress out about the past person. It's almost like you stress out about seeing the future, connect the dots, not wanting the fantasy or not wanting the next love connection to be a fantasy or a fairy tale, wanting it to meet you halfway, but actually be a true divine connection. Why? Why do you feel that way? Because somehow inside of you, it's going to bring nothing but happiness. Or it gives you that, you get like this feeling, maybe not feeling nostalgia anymore. The Knight of Pentacles reversed, maybe not feeling overburdened by carrying the weight of so much. Maybe feeling like I finally am getting the appreciation that I was wanting to, somebody's reciprocating the appreciation that I wanted the whole time to give to that person, but I was like, I wasn't getting it, or that person, somebody wasn't there. Somebody was needed to become a little more healthy. 9 of Wands is reversed, and the Devil, and it was probably a woman that dealt with a fucking toxic man. You might have dealt with a toxic ass man. I'm sorry, but you might have dealt with a toxic ass bastard. King of Wands, like getting aroused. The nasty thing is, it might have been by things that he found very attractive, or young women even. Some of you, it was young women. Both those women are young as hell. Was he moving towards it? Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna say I feel like, guess what he was doing? He's just being fucking foolish. Whoever the fuck that's for. I feel like this is why you were working. I feel like you were trying to act like it wasn't there. But emotionally, I feel like you knew it was there. And it was time to let it go. Not let it be a problem anymore. I don't know why your reading needed to be so long, but it did. So some of you may have, now that ain't gonna be every Gemini story. Only makes sense of what you may have dealt with. Or if you can get little pieces of it, take it. But never force a reading. But I'm telling you, there was some kind of situation where there was something. I feel like if they were, some of you dealt with two. I'm getting like different energy. I'm seeing a brunette and I'm seeing a blonde. Now, on one side, I'm seeing, and I'll let you figure out who you are. But on one side, I'm seeing you with a person or a man who played the shit out of you and was fucking around. One of you, whether you're the brunette or blonde. You might have been the brunette for some reason. I get you're the brunette. You're the fucking brunette, and I know you're the fucking brunette. Psychic. The blonde, they were doing something they shouldn't have been doing. But at the same time, they weren't following through enough. Or they were making you feel out of place. The brunette, you might have been getting cheated on. I get like this. I wish I had a pendulum here, but I don't feel like I need it. I just feel like I need to tell you. This ain't going to be all of you, but some of you may have found out. Some of you may have found out. And it does feel like if they were exposed, the brunette figured it out. The blonde may have figured something out or figured out enough, but it didn't really, I don't feel like, I don't see, as far as I'm seeing, ugly with the brunette. I feel like the brunette, you're a brunette woman or man and you're cheated on. And you're fucking Gemini. Now, the blonde, I feel like it was working its way up, or the person was trying to be, I don't know, just downright dirty, or just didn't really feel like the importance of the connection anymore. It feels like the lack of connection was like it was falling apart, and it was almost like a game to that person, to the blonde's ex. Whether it was you were married, whether you were dating, I don't give a shit. Whatever that story is. Whether for vice versa, brunette or blonde. But I feel like the brunette might have found out the person was fucking around. I'm done. I'm so over it. That's the message I have. Hopefully it makes some goddamn sense. And it's probably the craziest message I've given in a while. Maybe not. Who fucking knows? Let's go to Cancer. Oh, Jesus. Christmas. All right. Cancer. Let's go. And this wasn't like a week ago. This wasn't like a month ago for that Gemini reading. This is a while ago. This is something you guys knew about. You've been known about. I'm digging in your past like I'm fucking stealing somebody out of the grave. And I don't know why it's doing that, but it is. Whatever. Page of Chalices reversed. Woo, you could be having a hard time fighting or communicating how you feel. You have communication as a scramble, thoughts as a scramble, and where you want to, direction. Oh my God, why does it tell me your thoughts are fucking driving you crazy? Your emotions are back and forth. Your thoughts are back and forth. You're trying not to let it be a problem with the Queen of Swords reversed. The Five of Swords upright, you know it's an issue. Three of Pentacles, I do feel like I get this weird, this is for the very single Cancer. I don't know why, but I know it's for a single person. Like super single, like you've been single for a minute. I'm talking 6 months, you might have broken a year and a half, 2. Could be 5. I don't fucking care. I don't know. All I know is there's a situation where emotions have been coming back and forth. You've got the Page of Cups with the King of Cups. One's reversed, the first one. The second one is upright. So 1 minute your emotions are like, the next minute they're like, bing. 2 of Wands. And you know you got to make a decision on how to handle that. But then you have the Page of Swords to the Queen of Swords. It's like you start to have momentum out of feeling emotionally distraught, just to stop feeling that way, or feeling like you're not wanting to be combative, potentially with people or relationships. But at the same time, 6 of Wands, you're wanting a victory. Okay, here we go. Give me something else for Cancer, please. Some of you may, so it's telling me a couple different scenarios here. So you either recognized, I need to work on me, and that's that, and I'm going to step back kind of energy. That's what it shows me. You have I need to step back energy. I need to step back energy. I need to kumbaya myself, zen. You need to feel that Zen energy. The Fool. When will you take the risk? Not right away. You may have not. Somebody that's, all it's telling me is that if you were thinking about going towards a victory in love, it doesn't feel like the solid move, or you feel like it's not showing up. It tells me two things. With that Fool, okay, let me just show you. With the Fool card, it feels like you've been eclipsed by love. And I feel like you've been aware of this for quite some time. The Devil is upright with the Seven of Swords. You feel like it's going to be unhealthy, or it's not going to bring in what you want, or you don't really want to focus on anything unhealthy right now. You're giving off this energy where it's like, I can't and I won't, and no. The Moon. I need to focus on the things that I can focus on. I'm cutting out the rest. Five of Pentacles. I'm not putting up with nothing. I need to learn how to put up with myself before I put up with anything else. Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like you know it and you don't want to stress about it, because the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. I feel like you're putting more work into yourself. I also feel like you're trying not to be emotionally upset with situations with lack of communication. Something about a lack of communication or experience. You could have wanted an experience to expand, and it may not have. You might have felt like you got the shorthand on it, whatever the hell that's about. Again, this weird. You wanting balance with growth, being aware that that's what you've wanted. The problem I'm getting is emotionally, it may not have shown up for you. You might have gotten a no instead of a yes, and I feel like you're emotionally sick of it, or feeling like, why doesn't things work out or pan out the way I'm hoping for? Where's the fucking balance kind of energy? I do feel like this is what you've been going through, and I feel like it's been rough on you. I do want to say I feel like it's been rough on you. I'm going to tell you the secret sauce to this problem. Don't give up. Trust in it. Trust in yourself. Don't stress out about a situation. Things feel out of our control until we get the strength to recognize everything's within our control that we decide to go after. Sometimes we mess up. Whether it's you, me, the guy down the street, Herb over there. There's no Herb over there, but still. Fucking Tanya, Becky, whatever the Sonia. I don't fucking know. Joey. Sometimes the wrong judgments happen. Sometimes we have to focus on the things we're passionate at. Sometimes it's hard to let go of the things that have upset us. And I do feel like you've been hanging on to recognizing it, or trying not to let it be a burden. I do feel like you've recognized, you know what? Four of Pentacles, it's been a burden for too long. Seven of Wands, it's been a weight I've been carrying through the world for too long. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. That's how I feel you feel. Like, I'm sick of it. Fuck, I'm sick of it. You're trying to let it go. You're trying to humble yourself. You're also desperate to see change. I don't usually use the word desperate with the Tower, but I feel like you're desperate. Just holding on. Not wanting to feel attached to it mentally, but at the same time still feeling like it's a mental burden. And in one area, your mind. So I get this, like, you feel imprisoned energy. Like you've tried to not feel trapped or swayed by the Eight of Swords is reversed. So you've let go of the mental feeling, but at the same time, you still feel blinded by the exposure or the problem. Like, even though you've seen it for what it is, Seven of Pentacles, you've seen a situation for what it is, or you've owned a situation for what it is, it still upsets you. That's what your reading's telling me. You're upset, and you won't fucking admit it. Don't take it to the grave. It's better to focus on the things you can. Sometimes it's hard for us to believe. 5 and 5. 5 of Chalices, 5 of Wands. I'm over it. Ace. This is Truth and Clarity card. This is the listen card. All right. So the 5 and the 5. I feel like you're at a point in your life. I almost want to say you're at that. You're kind of at a crossroads where it's like, what are you gonna do? Some of you know that too. Do I do nothing or do I do something? Some of you are well aware that you gotta do what? Make a decision. 2 of Swords. You gotta make a decision. Go to the bottom. 10 of Wands. Don't let the things bother you. And don't let things get to you anymore. You're not supposed to let things get to you, but you also really need to focus on the manifestations that are bothering you that you want to see come to light. Something about that light and that star is important for you. Work on the things you want to change. Something about that 5-5 brings in significant, powerful change and manifestation, acceptance, and power, but you have to be willing. You have to be willing. And a lot of it has to do with releasing the things that upset you from the past or may have felt cut or taken away from you. 2 of Cups reversed, Ace of Wands, and the Sun. So there's something you're very passionate or excited about that just isn't showing up or isn't there. Well, move towards what's going to make you happy. I can't tell you to do what you should be telling yourself. Knight of Wands is reversed, and the Page of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords, and the 3 of Wands. You also get this energy where you may feel like somebody's never going to show up. I just get this weird Ace of, clarify the Ace of Wands, flip it. I do get it. Like you're sick of waiting for somebody to show up or ignite the passion or excitement, the sex drive, the love connection. Something about I want it now. I want to build it the world. I feel like you need to trust it. Trust that it can still show up, or believe a little bit harder. Work a little harder in your manifestations. Whether it's wanting to be in a love relationship and you're younger Cancer, middle-aged Cancer, older Cancer, whatever you are. You either need to focus on the situation at hand that you want to see happen and believe the outcome can be there, is what it's telling me. Or you need to commit to not thinking the wrong. You're thinking negatively, is what it's. I'm going to fucking put it out there. I'm over this. I'm going to fucking say it. I'm going to fucking say it. You need not to think negatively. This is what it's making me feel like. You're thinking negatively, or you're saying no. You're being more pessimistic than optimistic. With the I almost feel like self-sacrificing energy. You know, like I want to say like pour me on a situation. Humble yourself. Ground yourself to believe in yourself. Tell yourself, give yourself that kick in the ass. Tell yourself, you know something, you know. What's that saying? What's that saying? Like, you can have all the money. I don't know if it's the right saying, but you can have all the money in the world, but you can't spend it if you're dead. Right? Right? You can have all the money in the world. You can have fucking 10 million, 10 billion, but if you're dead, what good is it to you? It might be good to other people that you left it to. That's good. It's good of you if you did that. What I'm saying is, what are you doing? Why are you letting things that may feel like they upset you? Why are you just sitting there? I feel like you want more out of a situation, but you're not carrying the more. You're knowing you want to do it or open up to it. Are you afraid of it? Are you in disbelief that you're deserving of it, or that it would be deserving of you? What do you got to lose? Your reading is about what do you got to lose, Cancer? Huh? There's your card. I split the deck in half. What are you worried about this? Being emotionally upset? I think you're already at that point. I think you're already at that crossroad. And I think it's time to let go of that. Not stress about the things or the desires of the things we want. Some of you could be, hopefully you're not stressing about somebody's health, or your health hasn't been bad, because some of that can be health as well. But I feel like you're wanting to see things change with communication. They're not shifted yet emotionally. 5 of Swords, it's rocky. Or you don't, so it's either there's somebody you want to commit and talk to, or want the verbal communication to be on the up and up, or you don't have anybody at all and you're not doing enough about it to get to the victory. You got to take the risk. To get the prize, you've got to take the risk. You know, I can't win that teddy bear when I go play dots unless I throw the fucking dot at the balloon. You know, I can't win that squirt water game by watching time go by and watching other people. When I got to get my ass over, sit down, look at everybody and say, I got this son of a bitch, and then win my kid the prize. You got to take initiative. And I feel like, I hate to say that, but no one's going to make you move but you. If you want to do it, do it. Don't hold on to the past. Hold on to what really means something inside of you. Hold on to the chance that you can build something special. That's what I'm going to say. I don't care if you felt cut out, or if you feel alone, or if you feel disconnected. I don't care about that. Be aware of who you are, what you have to offer. I'm done. Be aware of who you are and what you have to offer. That's the key. That's what I've got for you. I feel like your message is simple. It's almost like put up or shut up, kind of. What are you going to put up with? Because I feel like you're putting up with situations that you tell yourself, it's almost like you premeditate the wrong outcome. This is definitely an extremely specific message, but I feel like you do that without believing you do that. You want to learn a little more spiritually, start owning your own belief system that you're not willing to accept. Okay? That's all I got for you. That's all, folks. I'll give you a little more, Cancer, a little bit more. It doesn't mean it's your message. But maybe it is someone's message up there. You don't have to tell me it's your message. That's not the point of me saying that. The point of me saying that is, I hope you get everything that you emotionally deserve and want. That's the part of the message that counts for me. I hope you can overcome anything that bothers you, anything that doesn't show up the way you wanted it to, whether it's you showing up correctly for it, or making the stride to go after it, or accept what has been and what can be. I feel like that is a super important message that I could give you. I feel like if I could teach you or watch you grow Three of Wands into anything, it would be into a situation of trusting that. You don't have to trust me. You don't have to trust these cards. You have to trust yourself. You have to believe in yourself. Five of Wands is reversed. I do feel like you're not dealing with conflict at this time. Four of Cups emotionally. You might have been a little rocky on knowing what to believe or trust. You could have been very emotional. You could have been very emotional or felt very moody. For some of you, you could have been fucking moody as the day is long. King of Swords, brash with your words and known you were like that. Some of you are focusing on career, also trying to get out more. It says tonight, I just get this, I want to get out more, or I have been getting out more. It's either I have been or I need to. So there's a need. Could be a woman that's been doing it and a man that needs to do it. Whatever. The man's in reverse, Seven of Cups. Three reversed. Don't let the chaos of things ruin the happiness that you could go after. I just feel like it's a pep talk reading. I fucking hate it. I hate that that's what it came out like, but I feel like it's a pep talk reading. Eight of Swords reversed. You put the clarity on. So some of you feel like love's come to an ending and you need to focus on your stability is what that comes down to. It's what it says. It's what I'm going to leave you with. Eight of Cups. You may have felt like you had to shut the door on everything else. That was the correct decision. Don't be so harsh on yourself. I get this, like, some of you are being harsher on yourself or trying to stay motivated with work and career versus things that have upset you in the past. You don't want to be upset. It tells me you don't want to be upset. Emotionally, you're aware of this. Page of Cups, although you're wanting to strive towards either a love connection or fixing a situation. I feel like you want to, it's almost like you want to be able to unlock the equation. You want the balance. So you're either missing out on love or loving someone or vice versa. There's something that feels like it's a holdback or resistant. Eight of Wands, like it's not moving towards you, it's been moving against you, or it's been going against the grain. That's what I keep seeing for you. The only person that's going to work themselves out of that mess is you. You, the Queen of Pentacles. You've got to play with the feeling. You got to play with the emotions. You got to play with the certainty. I'm done. That's what I've got for you. I do think you're strong enough to do it. If anything, I feel as if sometimes take a calculated risk. Just don't do anything stupid risky, but take a calculated risk. And even if it doesn't go as planned, keep pushing yourself. Keep giving yourself that nudge. Keep giving yourself that nudge to find out more. Find out more. Trust me, I get read wrong all the fucking time, and I'm used to it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even like to open my mouth half the fucking time. Because I'm like, these motherfuckers don't know me. They're going to think that I'm fucking saying something out of my ass, or I'm just so sure of myself. No, fuck no. Sometimes you have to live a mile in somebody else's shoes to understand a situation. Or sometimes you just got to be very clairvoyant and hear shit. That too. That does fucking help. All right. We're going to move on to Leo in a second. I can't see you guys. It's driving me nuts. Hi out there. I hope you enjoy this reading. My back and neck are getting stiff. Oh, shit. Here we go. Ugh. Leo. Leo. Oh, it's crazy, the Chariot. It made me think, like, why would I get the Chariot? I just bought a new fucking car. It's fucking cool. I'm like, why the fuck would Leo get the Chariot? You moving? I did travel. I did move. I did not move, but I'm at a distance. But still, I thought I just bought a car. Chariot can mean car. Vehicle can mean a lot of shit. Here we go. Let's see what we get for Leo. Oh, you can't. Page of Swords. Are you learning or are you, what are you doing? Page of Swords. Could mean something else. Could be bad, could be good. I have no clue. Oop, I did get that bitch wet. How are you going to slide into the wet coffee? Hold on. Page of Pentacles. Reversed. Clarify anything for Leo, please. Leo. So many just fell out. I'm not going to give you this one. I'm tempted to, but I'm not going to give you that one. Eight of Wands. You might feel bored at this time, is what it still tells me. I have no idea what it's trying to say over here. I have to get more. I'm getting to, like, I didn't drink enough coffee, I think, before I read you. Because this over here to my left tells me you're kind of bored. You're kind of like, meh, kind of, meow. Just like, fuck it, kind of energy. Just like, who gives a shit, right? Like, why should I care? Like, what the fuck? But then, so you're very back and forth. It's like 1 minute you feel like, yes, this is working. The next minute you're like, give me something to work with here. Page of Pentacles is may also feel like somebody's trying to teach you something you're already aware of. I think I already fucking told you that. It's fucking my energy showed up over here. This part I'm gonna have to figure out a little bit. Here we go. Give me something else, please. After some coffee. What's the message for Leo? What will happen next? Ooh, you're right here. What's going on? So, Eight of Wands. So I feel like you were trying to listen to a situation or go towards our situation. The Ten of Cups, though, reversed with the Seven of Wands. It seems like something may not have happened. The Nine of Chalices to the Tower. You may have had to start to, like, humble yourself or become grounded. The Seven of Chalices to the Knight of Wands. This is where I got a little confused with the past, the Tower. It's almost like you're accepting change. Some of you could be not wanting to feel defeat, or change may felt necessary or needed to be exposed or illuminated, but it wasn't happening, kind of energy. With the Seven of Chalices, so basically, I feel like you're letting go. I feel like you're letting go. You're not going to let things play with you or upset you. Knight of Swords, you may feel like every time you try to move forward, things work against you. This may have been something that definitely felt like it went on, I'm going to tell you, for several months. So I hope it wasn't years for some of you Leos, but it feels like several months. Queen of Chalices, emotionally you try to block it. The Hangman, it still fucking upsets you because that's upright. The Sun is here with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. You were quiet or hush-hush about how you emotionally felt, or about how things were working, how things were working out. The world is following the Page of Cups. The Two of Pentacles. You may have had to make a decision. And I feel like the King of Wands and the Three of Wands and the King of Swords is you communicating and trusting that you can't stress. You just got to keep working on manifesting or believing that love's going to happen. Some of you might have... So why do I get like you had to let something be thrown in the toilet or throw in the towel? Or maybe that's how you felt they treated you. You might have felt dogged in a situation for some of you. But it really feels like you had to let go of something. I don't get it. I feel like you got the double high priestess. I feel like there was something you knew you had to let go of that you couldn't trust, and you didn't want to admit it, but you had no choice to fucking admit it because you fucking knew right. You knew better. You knew it wasn't the right thing. Queen of Swords. You might have even recognized the situation to be toxic as fuck, and you were having a hard time believing it or wanting to believe it. Whether this is past tense, I don't feel like this is what's gonna happen. I feel like this is what you got served. It might have just been something to teach you. The Two of Swords and the Ace of Swords give you truth and clarity about what you're willing to deal with and what you're not. I feel like that's what it did. I feel like you might have had struggles or had to learn from your struggles, become patient with yourself, not stress about what had happened, kind of let it go, not be emotionally attached to one thing, the judgment, the outcome, when it came to the happiness. Emotionally, though, King of Pentacles and the strength that you are. Whatever made you feel left out in the cold, you didn't let it stop you from building your happiness, at least, or your fortune, or taking care of your situation. That makes me feel like some of you had good friends or family to help you in a situation that felt like it came to a stop or a halt. You had the support. Some of you had that support system you needed. Some of you needed to become your own support. If the fire was trying to burn out for you, Leo, if the fire was trying to burn out for you, did you say no? Did you say no? Five of Pentacles is all about leaving something behind, seeing something for what it is. Did you recognize it wasn't going to be, you weren't going to let it stomp on you, you weren't let it going to stress you out? You could recognize if it needs to be behind me, I need to learn how to accept that it's behind me. Kind of energy, and I feel like you are aware of this now. Holy shit, this is starting to resonate a little bit with the situation I recently dealt with. I didn't even pick up, as I said the last couple of words, I started to realize that made a little bit of sense to me at the very end of that. I'm not going to say exactly why or how, but it's my own shit. Three of Swords. I almost didn't catch that because I don't focus on I don't want it to make sense to me as much as you, but sometimes it's going to do it regardless. I've accepted that. The King of Chalices with the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords to the Four of Pentacles, staying grounded. So either you didn't trust a water sign, or a water sign feels upset with you, or feels like you could feel manipulated by a water sign. Or it could be a fire sign feels like they couldn't trust you, or you feel the same way about a fucking fire sign. Whatever the fuck. It's water and fire, and somebody wanting balance in a situation, but it looks like somebody got left behind. Somebody wasn't trusting somebody, and somebody was like, fuck that. Three of Pentacles, I'll go build my own shit. You want to be stuck in the past? Go ahead. I'm going to build towards love. Eight of Swords, though. Somebody's afraid. So you were either, this is fucking hilarious to me. I don't think it was, maybe it was a Leo. I can't speak for all Leos. Some Leos do have fear. I'm the type of Leo, I'm very fearless. So if this was my reading, it's the other bitch. I'm straight up going to tell you, it's the other bitch that needs to get over fear. Needs to learn how to move out of it. Now, if it's the opposite way, and it's you need to get out of fear, you got to trust, open up to your awareness, believe in yourself. If you start believing in yourself, and you start looking at endings as blessings, what will that help? That'll help you get over situations of the past. I wasn't going to go into this spiel, but now I'm going to, because it probably got you all fucking confused. I'm telling you right now, That whole fear thing surprised the hell out of me. That just happened the way it just happened. You know why? Because that was one of the things in this class I'm in, where they're like, what do you fear about this work situation? And I was quick on that response. I don't fear anything around work. It's a wasted emotion, especially in this. Like, I'm gonna fear something at work. I'm gonna let the worry or anxiety get the best of me in this career, whether it goes, I do it for a long time or a short time, it doesn't matter. Why am I gonna let myself get upset over that situation to that extent where it has power over me? Fuck no, I'm not going to. That's my mindset. I didn't say it like that, but that's the way my mind's working and I'm thinking. Sitting there, I'm like, are you for real? Like, because fear and hope were on the, like, fear here, hope there. And I'm like, the only thing I fear is the better health of somebody that's deserving or willing to, or hoping to come out on top of a situation that was, you know, unnecessary or just part of life and tragic that it happened to them. Especially whether it's a stranger or somebody you care about. You know, things happen to people. Sometimes things happen to the nicest people that shouldn't. You know, that's a very true saying. But where I'm going with the whole situation is, I'm like, fear. But at the same time, I had to be respectful, because what I'm sitting there thinking and what I'm saying, like, I've got nothing to fear. Probably sound like an overzealous asshole. It's like, no, I don't really worry. And that's not worth worrying about or having to stress about. But at the same time, there are probably people in that room that need to hear that. So I'm like, let me just shut the fuck up for a minute. And stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? You cannot let things get the best of you. It's not worth it. It isn't worth it. It just isn't fucking worth it. People will think it's getting the best out of you. Maybe it's just getting a rise out of you. Maybe it just pissed you off for a moment. Maybe it's something that pissed you off for a second, or wasn't healthy to deal with, to play with even. Maybe all you had to do was come back around and get grounded, or start showing your self appreciation. Maybe, just maybe. Who knows? I don't know. We're going to give you a little extended, and then we're going to move on. Leo. I may watch some of this while I'm stuck up here for the next couple of days. Because, I can't see what you're saying, and I want to see who showed up. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for hitting the like button, whether it's now or later. All right. I can't see. My pillow's in the way. Hold on, I'm gonna stand up. I want to see what time it is. Holy shit. Oh, come on. Military time. Is it 10:44? I think it's 10:44. Pretty sure it's 10:44 right now. Eastern time. Is it 10:44? I'm gonna check the clock. Pretty sure. It's weird. That's a fucking weird clock. $8:42. That's it? Oh, hell yeah. It's really 8:40. Are you fucking with me? Man, I'm not used to being up in the day. This is tough. Last night, I fell asleep around this time. That's probably why I'm so fucking tired and the coffee ain't doing shit. I'm used to being asleep. I got a phone call last night, like 11 o'clock, or 10 of 11. I was fucking deep in that pillow. I was in like La La Land, chasing the rabbits and shit, looking at the unicorns, fucking in Avatar Land. I was gone. It wasn't even 9 o'clock, but I'm not used to being up at this hour. I'm in bed. No, wait a minute. I'm not used to being up during the day. I'm used to being up overnight. That's what it is. So typically at 8, I'd be at work, and I'd have to be up all night. But if my schedule's flipped, and it's flipped on the opposite days that I'm used to, it's putting me to sleep. Holy shit. I was fine yesterday around like 5, 6 o'clock, and then like 2 hours went by, and you'd think I took like a tranquilizer. I was like, I couldn't even talk. I was like, what the hell just happened? I was driving, and it hit me at like 6:30. I felt like stoned. I felt like I was stoned on marijuana. I'm like, I feel weird. I don't like this. I'm like, I better go get to the hotel. So I did. And within 2 hours, I was knocked out cold. Leo, what do we got for you? Give me something for Leo, please. What's the message for Leo? You could have wanted to see a celebration happen. 4 of Wands and Judgment. It's a celebration. Give me something for Leo, please. What's here? Page of Wands, 10 of Cups. Somebody could feel like they're missing out. Page of Wands is reversed. Or yes, it's a love situation. Somebody could feel like they're missing out on the security of love. Whether it's you, the person you dealt with. So I'm not going to try to figure this one out for you. Just play it the way it makes sense to you. The Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. Somebody wants playtime. Fucking little Chucky ass bitch. And she's a redhead. Doesn't mean you're a redhead, but I'm saying somebody wants fucking playtime. You got the Page of Wands reversed. You got the 10 of Cups upright, the Ace of Pentacles upright, the Ace of Cups upright, the 4 of Pentacles, the door's locked, the Queen of Pentacles, then you got the Knight of Wands, and you got the 5 of Wands. It's like a tug of war. The 6 of Pentacles, but wanting balance, wanting decisions to be made. What are you trying to learn? Let's figure this out. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Learning to move away from the things that you need to say no to or that upset your happiness. The 4 of Wands is reversed. The Moon is reversed, being aware of it and letting it go with the Death card. The Empress, maybe nurturing, self-care, emotionally shutting down. 10 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles, maybe studying or learning. I'm not going to let things upset me that are out of my control. The 8 of Swords. With the 3 of Wands, if something's not meant to build, 6 of Swords, I need to move away from it and put an ending to it with the 8 of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups, emotionally detach. 8 of Wands, move on, upright. 2 of Pentacles, make the decision, stay towards it. 4 of Cups, emotionally, Queen of Wands, not stress about situations because you're strong enough to know better. Who's strong enough to know better that what judgment they need to make? Leo, you are. Leo, you are strong enough to do what? I just said it, to make the decision. I'm over the situation. I feel like when it comes to manifesting things, it may take a little bit longer than you're expecting. I'm done to build. King of Pentacles reversed. Don't stress about the things that you want. Believe in the things you can have. Whoever needs to hear that, Leo, woman or male, believe in the success and the victory. You know what? And don't stress about them. You can have them. Sometimes it's about being patient or being told that's what you need to know. All right? Cut out anything that upsets your thinking or makes you feel emotionally irrelevant or detached. So if you're feeling a certain way about a situation, some of you could happen to be with money, career, success. You could feel like money's not showing up for you. I'm over this. 3 of Pentacles, like it's just not building, and it's wanting extreme fucking change. Like a whole makeover, a whole new wardrobe, a whole new fucking attitude towards finance. I feel like that's what you're going through. I'm doing good with finance. I ain't fucking reading myself here. So here we go. The Fool's reversed, the 9 of Wands. I feel like you don't want to be upset. You're wanting to see things happen, but you're feeling like there's something restricting energy, and it's emotionally pissing you off, and you want to be emotionally happy, but it just keeps fucking surfacing, and you're trying to work your way out of it. Almost like a worm trying to find its way out of the earth. I hate to say it like that, but that's what I feel. And I feel like it devastates you at times because it feels like it's not something that's supposed to be happening to you, or that sun isn't supposed to be in the cold kind of energy. Trust in yourself. And it's a matter of trusting yourself and believe that things can shift for the better, Leo. I'm going to tell you, I was recently there not too long ago. I'm not super successful, but I'm not super broke. You know what I'm saying? I was recently there not too long ago. I recently had the stresses that would almost give somebody like an ulcer. And when I was like, I don't fear shit, I was getting so attached to spiritualism that things that should scare the shit out of you, like you, me, because you care about other people and you don't want to be out on the street. Listen, this is dead ass serious. I had some close calls in the past, recent past, financially. I was getting so locked into spiritualism that I wasn't letting it upset my peace. And I came out on top. I had to put in a lot of work. but I also couldn't have any what? Anxiety or fear. I'm over the reading. There you go. Good luck in case you're going through anything like that, whether it's hard in a relationship to trust it, or knowing it's better not to, or if things just ain't working out in career, because that's what it keeps coming across. All right. We're going to go to Virgo in a minute. Virgo. I'm so tempted to take y'all in the elevator, go downstairs, and have a cigarette. Oh, hell yeah. Virgo. Here we go. Here we go. Virgo. I might have to shut this light off, but if I fall asleep, I sorry. Now it's starting to get to me. I could replace it with that one over there so it's not so damn dark. I just may do that. You know what? I think I'm going to do this. It's probably going to make it worse. It did. Shit. Okay. That doesn't make it as bad, so. There we go. That's a lot better, I think. On my eyes, at least. I don't know about for you guys, but shit, I don't feel blinded right now. Here we go. Virgo. Virgo. What will happen next for Virgo? I don't feel like I told Leo anything about what's going to happen next. Maybe I can't. I don't pay attention to half of what I say to you guys. So I'll let it come out. I can't hold it. It's not healthy. Holy shit. Where was this when Leo was being read? King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Whoo. You might have a high drive with money or vision towards getting money or something. I don't know. What the fuck? King of Pentacles came flopping out again. I'm going to start with that. You got a focused energy, a high drive energy. You've got the King of Pentacles at Three of Wands. I feel like you have a strong motive. Some of you could be close to the water or be doing a trip with water. Either you're going to be near the water or you're either going towards the water or you're going to see. I just get this two things: high drive, work oriented, being very work efficient. And if you're not doing that, or you're like, I don't work, well, then I feel like you may be working your ass towards a beach or a big open area of water soon. Queen of Swords and the Wheel. Clarify. You may get communication. From an ex. Definitely could be an ex. I don't feel like you really want to deal with it. That's what it's telling me. I feel like you're over it. The Tower's reversed. The Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you've moved on. The King of Wands. And Judgment is on its head. I feel like emotionally you're sick of dealing with things that upset you. I feel like emotionally you don't want to be upset with people or judgment calls or situation at all. And I think you fucking know this. Something about you're aware of it. You know it. You're playing a waiting. So if you're single, you're waiting. I feel like you're waiting, and you're not waiting for it to be the past situation to bite you in the ass. I don't feel like you're opening up to a past situation. I feel like you're trying to. I don't want to say you're being sneaky, but you're ahead of seeing the problems. You've identified the issues. I don't feel like it's locking you down. Could have been some of you, just some of you. Could have been a fire sign or an air sign. The only other sign I'm seeing it definitely could have been is fire, air, or water. King of Swords is reversed. Seven of Swords. The Moon's reversed. It is the fire. The Strength card and the Hermit reversed. I feel the lack of trust and bond and love. And emotionally, I think you got sick of it. Two of Swords. You might have come to a crossroads where you had to make a decision. You may have had to make the decision that you didn't want to believe you had to make. Whatever that's about. You have an acceptance reading. Did you have to overcome a situation you didn't want to believe you would even have to tolerate or deal with? Maybe. I feel like whatever this is, you weren't expecting it. I do feel like this has already happened as well. I feel like I'm reading your past. This happened to somebody else earlier, like deep in the past. I feel like you've already dealt with this a while back. Ace of Wands, stay passionate and creative. If somebody comes towards you wanting to fight, drop it, bury it. Why I say bury it is the Five of Wands. If somebody comes at you trying to play who's is bigger, or play like who's got the upper hand, drop it immediately. Three of Pentacles, let it fall on its head or fall out to be what it is. It's not worth your stress or, or your time. It's not, I feel with the Five of Swords, disconnect from anything that tries to upset you when it comes to the power of communication, or if they're not willing to work with you. There's a Virgo here who there's been people that aren't willing to deal with you or work with you, or you feel that way towards them. It's fucking what the cards are saying. The Hangman, it's been stressful. The Eight of Swords, it's not supposed to be anymore because that's in reverse. The Page of Pentacles, say no. Continue to say no. Eight of Wands, continue to trust that you made the right decision. The World, you've moved on. Ace of Pentacles, you could be I feel like you're going to be very successful, even if you don't see it coming. But first, you may have to let go of something and then trust a little more in just doing things your way. This is strange. I get this weird energy like you're going to attract what you didn't believe you were going to get. Or you're going to attract what you've been wanting to accept, but you haven't believing you need to accept it because you're still on the path of figuring that out. That's fucking weird. Holy shit. The High Priestess, you're figuring it like or you're going to. I feel like or you're going to. I also feel like you've been a little in distress and trying to move out of it. I'm over this, but I feel like you have been letting it go or knowing that it's got to stay good riddance, goodbye, can't deal with it, not tolerating it, fighting for your own, fending for yourself. And I think that's beautiful because you're saying no. Sometimes the answer to problems or situations that hurt us is no. And I feel like you're aware of this. Knight of Wands, are you playing with it? No. The Emperor, this person may try to come towards you. I feel like they may try, a man could try to open you up or get towards you. I feel like you would shut them down or close the motherfucking curtain. I really feel like you would say no, like that. Like, bitch, I'm going to shut these curtains. I'm going to shut these blinds. The past has taught me something for a lesson. It was out of balance. I do feel like you still care about the person. I do feel like you don't trust moving towards it, though. I feel like it's become the past to teach you something or to show you, what was good was then, but what could be good now could be good now. You may be struggling with this part of it. Why I get that? I feel like you're struggling with, give yourself more credit. That kind of pissed me off a little bit. Give yourself a little more credit. I think you need to give yourself a little more credit in a situation. I feel like there's a situation with yourself where you're so hard on yourself, you may project it out. I get it. I totally get it, and you're not going to like it. I get it, and you're not going to like it, and I feel good saying this. You project outwards. I know what the fuck you're doing. I felt like I was you for a second. Like a quick second, I got to feel like your ass. You know how you've been dealing with your shortcomings? You project it outwards instead of identifying. I think you got to you hit a pitfall. I know you did. A lot of you. This is specifically for Virgo. You hit a pitfall where you recognize, what the fuck am I doing? I'm projecting. I'm being a little harsher than I should with other people, or my attitude towards other people, when it's just I'm not being happy with the situation I dealt with, or with the same old everyday. It almost comes off like a mundane energy. Something like that. And I do feel like you're overcoming it, but I do also feel like you need to really trust. I feel like the more you trust and pay attention to what you're doing, and not, I feel like there was a point where you didn't want to believe something to be true. And then it started to show up and it gave you no choice. It might even give you a little hope. Stay on the optimistic side of the fence, not the pessimistic. And don't project it outwards because it's only going to bring you backwards. And I do feel like some of you know, and I do think you're women. I actually know you're women. Like psychically, I know that I'm not picking up a male here. I'm picking up women.
you've dealt with this and you know that this has been your problem, and it's hard to hear a man tell you the truth. But sometimes sometimes we get too close to situations we want to believe. I have my own problems, you know. I think about too much shit. I let things bottle up inside. I let shit get to me. I fucking can't sleep sometimes, you know. I let shit get to me because I don't try to always express how I feel. We all have issues. Every fucking one of us. Nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this is a situation that not only have you learned to overcome, I feel like this situation is supposed to remind you. Like you want to gain more out of the situation. Pay attention to the things that count. Things that are hard to identify. I feel like that's the hard lesson here for the Virgo. I feel like you're getting taught lessons. Why do I feel like I don't fucking get it, but I feel like that's what's going on. Are you becoming aware to a situation? I don't fucking know. Maybe I do. I feel like you're learning. I feel like you opened the book, or you opened your mind, or you figured something out. I also feel like you need to get ready to be excited about love. You may not trust it, but I think the foundation is ready to build, baby. I feel like you have the opportunity of a lifetime. You may have to let go of something before that can come in, though. There may be something that needs to be dealt with. Could be a financial situation or a decision. You know, somebody could make a ruling, something like that. Four of Wands to the Two of, there'll be a decision. I do see it fizzling out or balancing out. Page of Wands. Four of Cups. Emotionally, I feel like you're trying not to be bothered or fight with it. I do also see you wanting to manifest and build better days, stronger emotions, and cut things out that don't make you feel good, Virgo. The Hermit's reversed. This just tells me you're aware and your heart's open. But at the same time, you got a scar, you got a couple scars in there. Ten of Swords reversed that you're trying to release or not let get the best of you. Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Wheel reversed because you know you need to fight for your happiness. I don't blame you. And to be accepted, whether you're the fierce Virgo male or Virgo woman, you know, whatever you are, I just feel like you can't be bound to the past. And emotionally, I do think you're letting that go. I think it's going to take a minute, though, before love comes towards you. For Eight of Pentacles, before it starts building up. It's going to take a while before you see the changes in love. I feel like what you're going to go through is a metamorphosis of seeing the things for what they are. And I think you've done this before. Not all of you. Some of you have done this before completely. But you're going to do it all over again. But this time you're going to do it differently. I don't fucking get why I'm saying it like that, but that's what I'm getting. You're going to do something a little differently where it's going to attract a different kind of person. Whatever, that's what I'm getting. That's what I've got for Virgo. What in the hell was that? Here we go. The good news is it does look like you're making the right decision, Virgo. And there you are. Holy shit. Underneath that. Even if it doesn't feel like it's going to happen. Something about I already said, don't be fucking pessimistic or optimistic. Six of Cups. Let the past teach you something. Emotionally bring in changes, all right? Work towards trusting that. Don't have anxiety, fear about it. Believe in the happiness you can have, not the things that you believe are going to be blocks forever. You can't focus on the things that stress you out, but you have enough willpower or free power within inside of yourself to cut away from that emotional feeling or thought. You shouldn't be a part of that. You should just worry about where you are now and where you're going to head. If you want to look into the future, look into the future for the beautiful things that are coming towards you. I'm over it. The passion, the creation, the excitement. I'm over your reading. I'm done with your reading. I can't go any further. All right. That's for Virgo. I feel like that's the secret. I feel like your secret message is get ready. But a lot of it's going to take you going and doing a lot of homework, self-upgrading. I feel like you're going to self-upgrade because you're going to catch yourself a lot. You know the saying, I'll catch myself when I fall? I feel like you're going to continuously fall until you can't fall no more. And I feel like some of you have already been in that rapid growth or that mindset. Whatever. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Some of you are starting not to have that disbelief, and that's a good thing. On to Libra. 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 What do we got for Libra? Strength reversed. Twice. Holy shit, it was on the bottom. I fucking don't know how I just did that. I've shuffled and they've ended up on the bottom. But what I just did, that shouldn't have. Whatever that was about. Like this time. I shuffled. What I just did a second ago was I shuffled. It was on the bottom. I held both hands in my both hands like this. I shut it together. I opened it and like maybe I didn't move my hands. I don't fucking know. No, I didn't feel. That was strange. That doesn't typically happen the way I just did that. Fire, passion, Queen of Wands. Did you deal with a Leo? You got the Strength card twice. You got the Queen of Wands. Some of you may have dealt with a Leo or a fire sign, Libra. And if not, you may be looking for that passionate excitement of a relationship. Libra, you're here. The wheel is reversed and the King of... No, I'm sorry. That's not Leah. I almost said Leah. Leo. That Libra. That is not you. That's King of Wands energy. Okay. Excuse me. Holy hell. Even the coffee's not working at this point. I'm told you I am not used to being up right now. What is this fire sign shit? You got Queen of Wands, Four of Wands, the Wheel reversed, the King of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. Clarify whatever you're trying to say, Libra. Oh, it slid out. I almost bent it. I was really aggravated. Three of Pentacles, reversed. What the hell are you saying? No. Keep shuffling. Let's make sense of this. I don't know what to say. So it's either definitely a fire sign. Holy hell. Fire, earth sign so far. I can't say air. There's only one card. Is it air again? Nope, it's fire. Holy shit. You're getting like every fire card, like known to man. To me, it feels like you've let go of a situation. Good for you. I don't know if this is a man that did this or this is a woman, but somebody let go of something that was bothering them. Somebody let go of, there was a relationship that was really upsetting them. I feel like somebody wanted to try to ignite the excitement or come back in, whether it was a Libra man or a Libra woman. But it was, I get borrowed time energy. Something felt too good to be true or it wasn't happening. I don't fucking know why, but that's what I'm getting. The Emperor. It could be the man that felt this way or tried to chase a situation or was trying to be patient or was hoping to... Caca, caca. It's a very horrible expression of a crow, but caw, caw, caw. Throw his ass back in. So, King of Wands, the Wheel, Four of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Seven of Wands, though, I just, with that King of Wands, I feel like somebody wants to come back towards a situation. But the Nine of Chalices tells me at the same time they're recognizing that they can't, or they're maybe trying to, I feel like somebody wanted to feel out the situation if they could make it work, and they recognized they can't. Nine of Swords reversed, Ace of Wands is reversed. It almost feels like the flame burnt out. It's done. It's done. It's over. Ten of Wands, the Five. Somebody feels left behind. Could be the man. Temperance. Trying to be patient, but thinking the dick could be enough to offer. Knight of Pentacles. Could also be trying to work out their own situations or save money. This person's trying to save money. It could be a dude. Seven of Chalices. Person feels like they're very unhappy. King of Swords, Libra male. It's a Libra.
I can't tell if that's I don't see breasts. That looks like a man.
So I feel like it's a Libra man I'm reading right now. That's playing tug of war, maybe with himself. Three of Wands or reversed direction. Or in love. Could be with somebody they love or lying about what they want in love. Five of Pentacles. They feel left out. Somebody feels left out. Page of Chalice is reversed. Eight of Swords. They're trying not to stress out about an ending. Four of Swords. Four of Chalices. Emotionally, they know they fucked up. The Hangman, they fucked up. The Chariot, things were put to a halt. The woman may have felt like she could do it on her own, or felt like the victory she wanted, the decision needed to be made for changes. Eight of Wands. There's very little communication, or the communication sometimes feels irrelevant because it's becoming part of the past. This is a fucking weird one. I don't know if this is making sense. Ace of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups reversed. It's almost like every time somebody wants to communicate or thinks they care about a situation, they're reluctant to get what they want. Nine of Wands is reversed and manifestation. The Star to the Four of Pentacles. They may stress on their foundation, their money, but they're afraid to take a risk. Or I feel like sacrifice themselves for changes. Three of Chalices, the Hermit, look within inside of themselves. Page of Swords, whatever the fuck this is about. The Magician, somebody's holding back and lying to themselves. Two of Pentacles, they need to make a decision. The Knight of Chalices, holy shit. Balance is reversed. The Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, somebody's emotionally lacking. Because the King of Pentacles came out when I was feeling emotional lack. Strength is reversed. Moving out of it is reversed. Devil. The Moon, they are aware that the past is something they need to face. Queen of Chalices, emotionally, they're not doing it. They're feeling cut out. Ten of Swords, they're hurt. Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, they're alone. There's a lonely soul here, and they know that they're lonely. They're lonely, but I feel like they need to pick themselves up. They're not picking themselves up. They want to soar. This person wants to soar, but they've got some shit they got to heal. They've got some outcomes or judgments they haven't fixed. Look at this shit. Look at the card. Explain it to you. I don't even need to tell you what the card is. It's explaining it to you. The people have their back to each other for a reason. Because what all comes out in the sun or at night, everything comes out eventually. Somebody wasn't fighting for stability. Somebody wasn't trusting the process or trusting the other person. The man and woman came to a closure because there was lack of trust. If it wasn't lack of trust, it could have been a lack of respect energy. I get like a lack of both. Trust, respect, reciprocation. Give me something else. I'm getting aggravated. I don't really care to give you that kind of reading. That reading sucked, in my opinion. Maybe you liked it. I think the reading sucked. All right, I hated that fucking reading. I mean, it was good that people recognized or identified it, but I'm like, why is it gonna be like that? Why? Why can't it just be fucking good? Here we go. Let me try something else. Give me something for Libra, please. I really think that reading sucks. The Four of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Page of Wands reversed, the Four of Cups reversed, the Ten of Jesus Christ. Why is there so much fire in your reading? Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Wands fighting, and the Star reversed with the World. Somebody feels upside down. This makes me feel like somebody doesn't feel good. When it comes to building, they want passion, but I feel like somebody's stuck in the past and missing a happiness. Somebody also may feel like they can shift to change, or emotionally that they can work through the problems. I just feel like they're not changing. They're not ready to make the changes that are going to make it work. The Three of Pentacles is reversed. They're not changing. Somebody's not so somebody's wanting more from a situation or from you, but they haven't changed who they showed you that they are. Fuck that. The Six of Pentacles. How do you get what you want? Balance, change, reciprocation. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it showed up, and I feel like they know it. This person knows it, and they've been shown the exit. They've been shown the exit. Whether you showed them the exit, they showed you the exit. They might have had the epiphany. Fuck, I fucked up. Whatever. Ace of Pentacles. They're very career oriented. They're aware they need to focus on their career, and maybe the damages of lying. Liar. Somebody could be lying. Not lying about what makes them happy in love. I don't know who the fuck this is for, but this is what's going on. Three of Swords. Their shit's all chaotic and fucked up. And it most likely, hate to fucking put you men out there, but you're probably a guy, that put her through a lot of shit and misery. King of Swords. Did you communicate with her? Did you make her wonder what the fuck was going on? I don't know. Let's go to the bottom. Nine of Cups. You didn't take her situation serious or honor a situation. I think you hung yourself. I think, you know when you like hang a coat up and you don't look at it for like until next winter? Well, you might have hung yourself to dry there. I feel like a guy hung himself to dry in a love situation. This is what the fucking reading's telling me. Strength reversed. The strength, the excitement, the Knight of Wands reversed, like the sexual excitement, it died. It died when the happiness stopped or the emotional exchange stopped. So did the relationship. And I feel like emotionally it's affecting the dude now, or he's trying to figure out what to do to fix it. Wanting to change direction. Eight of Wands is reversed. Can't change out of the direction. Knew they should have made better decisions or choices because of now where they're at. But could be so determined to work on career. So I also am going to say that, yes, it could have been with a earth or air sign or fire sign. Earth, air, or fire. I don't fucking know. But I'm getting earth, air, or fire on this Libra. Whatever the fuck the sign they were. Excuse my language for swearing so much, but I'm going to tell you this. It seems like whatever went down happened to go down for a reason. It happened to be something somebody had to experience. You see that? The fucking one card that didn't want to go out, they had to experience this shit in love. And unfortunately, what I can't make sense of, but I'm going to say it anyway, is why the fuck does it feel like they're either putting the tax or putting the 411 towards a career situation, or they're going to get a lot of career luck, or they're career driven, or career takes off to take their mind off the situation. I don't fucking know. I don't get it. I don't want to fucking get it. It's kind of fucking like, I almost feel like they self-sabotage themselves. They put themselves in the that bitch kind of did this shit. Put themselves in the corner. Get the fuck out the corner. What are you doing? I feel like that's what they did, but I also feel like they reap reward from fucking money for it. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me, but that's what it's showing me. Fuck that. That reading was too goddamn confusing. Next. All right. Scorpio in a minute. So wait, you fucked yourself over, but you're gonna get rewarded for it. All right, let's roll with it. Well, fucking maybe I don't fucking know, but it aggravated the fuck out of me because I'm like, what? Maybe that's what they need. Maybe that's gonna. I don't think that's gonna help them at all. I think that is the focus. I'm done. Fuck that. Scorpio. Whoa, hell to the no. I'm over it. I'm so over it. Let's go. Scorpio. God damn. Scorpio. Here we go. Here we go. I gotta watch some UFC again. That's why I like to say here we go. I like UFC. Here we go. I haven't watched it in a hot minute, but it's gotten too commercialized. It was cool when the people fought and like, it was like a thing. They didn't get paid enough then. They still don't today. I mean, it's gotten better for them, but still. It was so much better like 15 years ago. Everything gets too commercialized and shit. Here we go. Scorpio. Not being emotionally wounded. Woo, good for you. You're not doing it. You're like, fuck, bullshit. Expansion mind. I feel like your mind's wide open. Clarify. Scorpio's energy. Holy hell, don't go into the water. Did you deal with a man that tried to... I feel like you dealt with a man that may have... you may have dealt with... There's a couple scenarios here. So you may have dealt with a man that it triggered you. I'm going to say it. This is going to be two weird scenarios, and I've already got them without reading the card. So I'm getting the energy like you may have dealt with a man that tried to trigger you. Some of you, it did trigger you, and you had to face your fears or be combative with yourself and not be triggered by the situation or the loving feeling towards a man. Others of you recognized and identified a man was trying to trigger you but couldn't get through. What the fuck? That's your reading. Here we go. Let's keep going. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting out of. I got a lot out of all these cards without fucking trying. Celebrations. I feel like you're staying committed to celebrating towards victory. When I say victory, I feel like you're trying to stay humble, but also have. I feel like you want to have fun, but you want to make money while you're having fun. Yeah. The 6, clarify this card. Why is this? Why is the past card here? What's going on with the past? Clarify the past. Clarify the past, please. So it tells me in the past, there was a past situation that didn't end up as a victory. It came stagnant, or it might have even just come to an ending. And I feel like the message I'm supposed to give you is, and my nose is itching. You may be lucky or fortunate. I don't get why that happened, other than the fact that I feel like things are working out. I'm done. The world, I feel like things are working out for you right now, are going to continue to. And if they haven't shown up yet, give it time. Give it time. Give it time. Whatever. I feel like there was something holding you back, and it could have been an earth sign. Could have been an earth sign or a fire sign, or the communication between an earth, fire, or water sign. Something was holding back. It definitely could have been a water or earth sign. King of Swords, 8 of Swords. There's no communication. There's no more forward action. 7 of Wands. I think you tried to become humble or grounded, or not let the situation be stressful for you. 10 of Wands. I'm going to say something different. I don't usually get with the 10 of Wands. I feel like you started to feel bad for the individual. 3 of Wands reversed. Knight of Chalices reversed. Emotionally, I feel like you knew they needed to learn how to be strong enough, or speak up, open their mind, but let go of the wounds. Stop judging the situation for there. I feel like you saw somebody that wasn't focusing on the past that upset them, or you dealt with somebody that knew you're faced a situation where somebody dealt with more insecurity or trauma than you did. No matter what you were dealt, you were able to overcome it, or you had a little bit stronger backbone than this individual. This isn't going to be every Scorpio's read, but it's a strong Scorpio I'm reading. Whether you're a woman, you're a man, that's to each his own. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter to me. The sky is blue, the sky is gray, whatever. What I'm saying here is, I feel like you dealt in a relationship where you were winning. And I don't mean winning and doing better than the person. The person was probably fighting to do well or have their own victories while you were. But I feel like they weren't listening to how well you could win, or the fact that they may have lived a harder life than you were given. Or you might have had just as hard of a life, you were just stronger at coming out of it and not being defeated. There's nothing wrong with who's stronger than who's better than this, who's better than that. Nobody's better than nobody. It's more or less being strong enough, or having enough resilience and confidence within inside of yourself to dig yourself out of a situation that should feel uncommon, or you shouldn't even have the uncomfortable feeling around you. And I do feel like you got lucky. After this person left, or you left the person. Page of Chalices, they may have tried to come back in. You might have said no. The Wheel, that's going to be for some of you, not all of you. The Death card, that's you. I feel like you became grounded. They may have fooled you for a while, though. The Balance card upright, 10 of Pentacles, until you decided, you know what, I'm not going to fight for a situation that needs to be closed. Well, you might have become very creative or passionate, very idealistic, or very focused on the things that are going to make you happy. That's the Sun, and that's the Ace of Wands. I feel like you became passionate. And if anything tried to stump you, you've recognized, you know what, I'm not going to lie to myself about the way they did some shit. I feel like they were playing games. You had a lover that was playing you, or playing games, or basically making you feel a certain way when really they didn't know what the fuck. I feel like they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Page of Pentacles to the Devil. They still had a lot of healing. It's the easiest way to say that. The Moon, awareness. And I think you became aware, like, aha, bitch, I see through your shit. The Chariot, and I'm out, or you need to get out kind of energy. The Empress, you might have had to say goodbye. I feel like you did say goodbye, or recognize that change was needing to be immediate or imminent. It was almost like you knew it was a means to an end. You might have let it stick around longer than it should have. Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, the Stars reversed, until you started recognizing, what the frig am I doing? I'm not trusting myself or a situation. The Emperor, could have been because you felt bad for him. I feel like that was the reason. The Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Three of Swords, until they became too problematic. They may have started to show you who the fuck they are. I hate that. But Ace of Pentacles made you feel ungrounded, or like kind of foolish for trying to help them. Instead of you might have seen a situation where instead of them moving towards a victory, they kept moving towards more foolish actions. And I feel like it became, that to me feels like you've seen through their shit. It became intolerable and you knew better. That's what I got. I don't know. Queen of Chalices, Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups. I feel like you've made new friends or you're going to make new commitments. But I also feel like just be careful. Be careful who you trust. Four of Pentacles to the Five of Swords. You're going to make new connections, but there's going to be some connections that may not be rock solid. That's the end of your reading. Go look up the Five of Swords and see if it's trustworthy energy, because it's fucking not. All right? So, I was feeling it before I showed it to you. Anywho, I feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like your future, I feel like you have a strong potential for your future. And I do feel like you feel guilty about letting something go or seeing through a situation that pissed you off or upset you. But I also feel like it wasn't showing it to you right out the gate. I think it just came out of the blue. Like it just maybe the person got triggered and all of a sudden now they want to show you who the fuck they are, but maybe it was because they realized they couldn't keep up. You know, they may have done that to you. They may have made you, I could be reading into your situation backwards, and they dumped you and made you feel like you couldn't keep up and they were the problem. Or they felt like you were the problem. I don't know. I'm not really trying to focus on whether it feels more the first scenario, but it could be the opposite. Who fucking knows? I don't know. I'm not trying to figure that out right now. There's too much energy. Too much energy watching. This ain't a one-on-one. This is like a one-on-all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Give me something else for Scorpio, please. What do we got? Scorpio. I need some more coffee. Shit. There we go. I don't need coffee that bad. I'll be all right. What do we got for Scorpio? Change is coming. What kind of change? Happy change. I'm over it. I don't even want to ruin this shit. I'm done. You're getting 3 and I'm not doing anymore. You got good, exciting changes coming your way. Happiness and good. I feel like whatever you're working towards, you should stay inspired in yourself, your ideas, what you want to create, kind of the fulfillment that you have to offer. I don't want to pull anymore. I shouldn't pull anymore. You need to trust it. I'm over it. That's it. You're getting 4 happy cards and I'm done. I'm not fucking your reading up any more than that. I'm good. You got this is like a hell to the air. You know what? The Tower. I'm sorry, the Moon. The Moon, awareness. I thought that was the Tower because it looks like a fucking giant tower. The Tower. So you got the Moon, the Sun. You've got the 10 of Pentacles upright and then the Hermit. So I feel like your dreams are setting in. I feel like you're chasing a dream and you have a good potential with it. Or if you focus on a dream, it could become a reality. That's what I've got for you. Ooh, shit. All right, next one. Where are we at? Sagittarius. Yeah, like I need to smoke a cigarette. I sound like fucking death. Here we go. Sagittarius. How's everybody doing? You doing all right? Hit that like button. Come on now. Don't be cheap. Don't be shysty. Hit that shit. Thank you. It's fucking free. God damn. Why the fuck is it so hard? People are so critical. It's like, what the fuck? This is fucking free, god damn it. Like, what the fuck? Just do something nice. Here we go. I'm such an asshole sometimes. I don't care. Hey, at least I'm not afraid to speak the fuck up and say what I mean. Mm-hmm. Fuck that. You shouldn't be. Life's too short. Here we go. Death and Ace of Wands. What the hell? Are you doing some kind of weird seances and shit? What are you doing? Queen of Swords. No, I think you're just recognizing. I feel like you're recognizing things that used to be a thorn in your side, they no longer are, or you can't let them be. You're better than that. You have a I'm better than that energy. And you know what's funny? I'm talking to you, Sagittarius, and as I'm saying you're better than that, and I'm seeing the Magician, you fucking showed up next. You showed up next. Have you moved on from that? Have you learned from your circumstances? Have you recognized, shit, I was holding on to a grudge or a situation that I needed to make a decision, but I think you did. Others of you could also be very money motivated at this time. You may not all. Some of you, it's either you want to be money motivated or you're needing to find a new career or happiness with money. Something else, money's around you. Money or happiness, contentment. Because the sun's reversed, the king of wands is reversed. Stability, I'm fucking done. Didn't see it, didn't know it. This one I did look at. The six of swords is reversed. I feel like you want money to come towards you, or you want the significance of building, maybe owning a home, maybe not having to stress about finances, maybe about seeing changes or changing the way you view things, even something like that. I don't know. I don't really know where this is going. Wait a minute, what's under the Fool? Money, Ace of Pentacles. You're reading, all right, have a good day, money, money, money. I feel like I'm reading a Capricorn, but it's cool. Sagittarius, you're doing all right. I feel like you got to take some risks. Maybe you got to take some calculated risks. Some of you may, if you're struggling with career, you probably have a good chance changing the outcome or getting the solution you want with career right now. Or love, could be career or love. All I'm going to tell you is you need to expand towards what isn't working. Oh my God, fucking rush towards it. You need to expand towards shit that's not working, whether it's a career or love situation. Whether it was you being a little like against love, against career, or against yourself, whatever the fuck it was, rush towards that shit. Was it love? Were you holding back with love? Because it's saying you were. Were you holding back with finances, or were you hurting with finances? Because it's saying you might have been. Five of Swords. Were things getting to you that shouldn't have been getting to you? Probably. Is it better to cut shit out that does that? Absolutely. Oh my God. Cut the fucking shit out. Cut it out. Anyways, continue to build and grow. And I feel like that's your message. Everything else to you. The Hanged. You might have felt like there was no reason to change. The Hangman with the Hermit and Judgment. Something makes me feel like the light wasn't turning on, and then you realize that it wasn't the healthiest outcome, or that you were wasting your time, and you had to trust yourself on knowing that you were holding yourself back. Nine of Swords in the house, the Emperor reversed, the Five of Pentacles. You needed to let go. You need to live a little. Page of Pentacles, because in reverse, because you weren't. Nine of Wands. Now you got like the Kumbaya song on, and you're manifesting a beautiful outcome, but you need to get your ass out there. The only way you get to the victory is if you move your ass and go after it. If you trust that, you know what the frig am I doing? Why am I letting the past upset me? Why am I believing? This makes me feel like you were letting go of things that could have miraculously happened, miracles. You know, you emotionally detaching or not concerning yourself with celebrations. And I feel like the message is, don't do that. Don't do that. I feel like you're supposed to emotionally open up and do things that are going to make you happy. I'm not telling you they're going to come in, but I'm telling you they weren't worth the struggle. They weren't worth seeing you upset or feeling stressed out or kept inside. Something about staying inside or away from people, because that's what I'm getting. Like, you stayed away. You weren't willing to do it again. You got sick of shit. You might have even been looking for, I get this weird thing where things weren't working out, or you may have felt like you wanted to move or have more security. I feel like you wanted more out of relationships, but I also get this weird thing for some of you Sagittarius is you wanted more out of a home situation. Whatever. That's what I've got for you. That's what I'm getting out of Scorpio's energy. You like things weren't feeling enough as much as you were hoping for them to feel enough. Some of you, it's all about great fortune outside of basically wanting the picket fence, wanting the house, wanting the happiness and love. Might already have one of the other. The house, no love. Or love, no house. I don't fucking know. I don't care. I do, but I don't. Like, I care, but I don't. Like, I don't. What I'm getting to is, it's like, shit. What in the hell? Sometimes you can't focus on the thing. It's tough. It's tough to say that. I feel as if some of you really want something, but you're kind of holding back from knowing that you want it. You may have expressed it a little to your homies, your girlfriends, whatever. Maybe your boyfriend, whatever, your husband. I don't fucking know. You did something. I feel like some of you did something, but at the same time, what's going on? King of Pentacles, career. This is a career-driven Sagittarius that feels left out, and you may feel left out of having the house you want. This is for a specific Sagittarius, whether it's a man or a woman. Somebody could feel like they were pulled or expelled from the house, or like what they wanted never showed up, or the love connection fizzled out. I don't really know. I really feel like it's a home situation, being at home too much, needing to get out, needing to go find the connection for love or seek the changes that could be happening. I don't feel like you need to seek anybody else's approval. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. That's not the judgment I'm telling you to make. I feel like you need to seek having an open heart to an open mind, that love does exist. And if you're already in love, that you can attain that home. Maybe even find that career that's going to make you happy. Because right now, emotionally, I feel like somebody's hurting or struggling financially. They're wanting more out of life, whether it's a male or a woman Sagittarius. So there's 3 different scenarios. Somebody's burnt in love. Somebody's burnt with a home situation. 4 scenarios. Somebody could be burnt with money, or they're wanting money, enough money to get their feet in the house they want. It surrounds love a lot, though. Excuse me. Shut my throat up. Shut me up. It doesn't want me to tell you. The moon and the sun. Whoever this is, the Sagittarius this makes sense to, you've wanted to communicate it, or it stresses you the fuck out. That's what it tells me. I'm over it. You got the sun in reverse, the moon in reverse. You've got the 4 of swords, and the hermit came out in reverse before that. You know it stresses you out, is what it tells me. Okay. Things will get better. You just gotta believe they'll get better. All right. Here we go. Aquarius, right? No, wait a minute. Capricorn. I'm gonna skip Capricorn, I think. Yeah, I was on Sagittarius. Capricorn. Capricorn. Hold on a second, guys. It's 9:30. I'm doing all right. Hopefully that store. I don't want to have to drive far to go get a pack of cigarettes. Go right up the street. And I don't think I will. I'll just end up running out of cigarettes probably. Oh well. We'll see. Checking the clock like shit. What have I been out there? Oh my god, just fucking. Sorry it was so long. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to make it so long. Here we go, Capricorn. Show me something for Cappy, please. Show me something for Cappy. What's the message for Capricorn? What's the message for Capricorn? Last shuffle for you. Last shuffle for Capricorn. Here we go. Whew. I am so hungry, it's ridiculous. Chariot. The Fool. Is somebody afraid? Somebody afraid of something? What I mean by afraid of something, the Chariot and the Fool, somebody's not taking a risk or doesn't want to negotiate. Why do I feel like you could deal with somebody that wants a baby? Do you know somebody that wants a baby and the other person may not be keen on wanting a baby? Or was this you at some point? Could it be, maybe could just be very fertile. They're holding a baby up in the air, like a little baby. Definitely could be a white dude and a colored woman, or vice versa. Colored dude and a white woman, I don't know, but there's a baby. The Fool is reversed, the King of Wands. There's a baby, there's a penis god. The Fool, it's like, I get like one wants it more than the other, or one doesn't want it at all. Oh, it's a baby. Capricorn, you could be making love. Watch out for popping babies out of the oven. I'm not even fucking around. Knight of Wands. Didn't know that was there until I was fucking focused on the baby talk. Holy fucker. Look at this shit. So, Jesus. You go from the Chariot. Be careful. Button it up down there. Make them wear a rubber. Because, god damn it, you'll probably get pregnant if you don't listen. If you're fertile, you're fertile murder right now. You better pay attention. Because if you don't listen to me, you're going to be like, motherfucker got me pregnant. That fucking Leo fire guy warned me about him all up in my shit. I told you. And I hope your shit's not so fucking congested or so fucking... I hope you're doing the right shit and you don't get caught. We don't need to see fucking... Who is it? Montel, Murray, Jerry Springer. I think he died. Murray still may be kicking around. fuck Ricky Lake. Like, we ain't trying to watch this shit. But not saying that you're a hoe or that's what you're gonna do, but who fucking really knows what's going on? The Chariot and the Fool card with the King of Wands, bitch. All I'm gonna say is the King of Wands has got your fucking ticket. You see those crystals? That shit ain't kryptonite. That shit's fucking explosive and dangerous. That shit, put a ring on it, bitch. Like, I don't know what to say. Put a pillowcase over this shit. Get a sock. Do something. Fucking aim at the wall, because something about to erupt. And just be careful, because unless you looking to make babies, it looks pretty fucking scary from my point of view. Because them bitches started like this, like, let's hold up the baby. Let's hold up the baby. Let's christen the baby. But somebody's like, the Fool cards tell me, somebody's saying, I'm not ready. Okay, so just be careful with that if you're fertile as shit. Okay, just FYI. That looks like, I don't really get fucking the King of Wands, the Lovers, the Knight of Wands. That's a lot of sexual tension. They're holding a fucking child up to begin with, and somebody feels like, ah, fuck, they told me they were on the pill. The bitch lied. All right, let's keep going. I don't know what the fuck. Jesus, this wanted to show up. It keeps showing me the card, so I'm not gonna keep looking, staring at the bitch. Eight of Swords reversed. The Three of Swords. This could be something. Oh, this is a weird message. Why do I get a fucking weird thing like this could be a younger couple? Be careful, button that shit up. 10 of Pentacles. I get a young energy, or somebody could be hiding it with that 4 of Chalices. The 2 of Pentacles reversed and the 2 of Wands. They don't know what the fuck to do or what decision to make. The Moon. I get a secretly aware or scared. Maybe to become a mother. Or the fact that, like, if it got leaked out, or if the person realized, oh shit, I'm pregnant. Just be careful, because I get like it could be a fire sign, maybe a fire sign or water sign. And I feel like they wouldn't hang out. Like they wouldn't, like the truth would come out that they're not around. And it definitely could be fire. Fire or water, because I've got the High Priestess and the 7 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, Judgment with a wheel, but before that, the Empress to the 10 of Wands to the Moon. I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like there could be somebody, if you got a kid that you know is experimenting or about to be, or, is 20, or you just met, somebody may hear of somebody doing some shit. Maybe it's you. Maybe you're younger and you watch. Just be careful. Just be careful. Unless that's what you want. Unless you're aiming to have a baby and a celebration, go for it. But I'm telling you, you might get fucking knocked up by a fire sign. And if it ain't a fire sign, it damn well could be a water sign. Somebody could have your ticket, or, you know what? I'm going to just show you. Somebody could be trying to friggin', you see that whale? What does it look like? Like a giant dick, all right? Somebody could be coming in, like the sperm swim upstream. That's what I'm saying. To say it that way, I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing. Your reading's like off the chain different from everybody else's. I don't think I said any shit like this in any other reading. Capricorn, what in the hell is going on? I don't know, too. It just seems like, unless you guys are looking to do that and have been together for a long time and really both want it, I don't know. It just seems like it may be something you weren't expecting. Somebody could feel like, fuck, what did I do? I also feel like somebody would pretend like, I get a pretentious energy, or not pretentious, but pretending. Strength card. They stick around, yes or no? No, they wouldn't. They lie to you. Knight of Swords is reversed. They would lie to you. 6 of Pentacles. It would become part of the past. They'd probably make you do all the work on your goddamn own. This might have happened to some of you Capricorns. Some of you are mother Capricorns where this is what the fuck happened. The man said he was going to be there after he got you pregnant. Whether it was 1, 2, or 3 fucking times. I don't fucking know. I don't want to hear it. All I know is that something may have happened where you dealt with a scenario where this could be coming around. Like fucking chicken pox. I don't fucking know. It came around. It went away. This is what's happening. And it's making me feel kind of weird talking about it. I feel like I'm saying something that I don't know if you could change the outcome here. The only way you could change the outcome is be smarter. Be prepared not to allow that to happen. You know, don't push your limit with it. I got away with it for a long, long time until I couldn't get away with it any longer. So let's just say somebody may be less fortunate. 8 of Chalices to the 5 of Wands to the Ace of Swords. Clarify that, because I'm not making sense of why you would say it like that. This could be somebody that already had close call with children. It could be somebody that's already had a close call with children. For some of you, it could just be the excitement of bringing children in, whoever that's for. Somebody could be excited about having a child, or had been wanting this for a long time, but also may feel like they wanted to wait till they had more money. What else? Clarify it. This one first, and that one. I don't like it. I feel like somebody gets left out, and I feel like it could be. It's never usually the man who gets left out of the situation. It can happen, but it looks like let me show you how this fucking ended after I just did that. Cards I already gave you came right back out. King of Wands came back out. The Lovers in reverse came back out. The Chariot is in reverse. The connection of speaking isn't good. The Ten of Wands is here. The Ace of Pentacles to the Fool to the 4. The 4 of Chalices. Somebody feeling emotionally distraught. And that came out too the first time I did this. Rewind it. If you have to rewind it, fucking rewind it. I don't know if I picked it up. Rewind it. I'm almost positive that came out. All I know is you're not supposed to be upset. So just be careful. And this isn't to scare anybody, make anybody think anything bad. If you want it, go for it. But if it's something you're not looking for at this time, be careful. Your message is be careful. You know, tell him to wrap that shit up like with something powerful. I don't know. Or just make sure you're taking the prescription that you're supposed to take not to have that happen. No fumbles, because otherwise it's going to happen. And if it isn't a fumble, congratulations. All I can say is some of you may not be a fumble. Some of you may have been trying to have a child and want this child or a child situation to happen. If that's the case, I hope it grows and you get the expansion and family that you want. I hope it turns into something beautiful. If that's what you feel ready for and that's what you want. I'm going to be real though. I feel like whatever this is, it's a situation that the person's going to wish. I feel like somebody's going to be upset about what they chose to do or that they believe the situation that comes to I don't see people meeting eye to eye. I feel like somebody wants to believe somebody, but once again, this is where it ends up. Somebody's upset. I can't keep reading this. It's getting on my nerves. All right. Next. Here we go. All right. Who was that? Capricorn. All right. Aquarius. Capricorn. Maybe you got a kid that's going through that. I fucking don't know. I don't want to know. All I know is just be careful. Be careful. And if that's what you want, congratulations. I have no idea what you want. I'm not trying to figure out why that came out like that. All I know is usually Capricorn gets like, money's good. You're doing all right spiritually. No, you might have sex and pop a baby out the oven is what that was probably. That's what it felt like. And then it was like it was unavoidable and it kept trying to reiterate same situation over and over and over again in different ways, trying to explain a little bit more detail or more of a side of the story. And I didn't even want to feed into it. I just kept seeing the same thing. I'm like, oh, this doesn't make sense to me, but maybe it'll make sense to somebody else. Ace of Cups in the Sun. Some of you need to get out. Some of you need to get your ass outdoors. Get your ass outdoors to a victory. I'm telling you, get out. Move your ass. Go forward. Some of you, it's the right judgment, whether you're in a relationship or single and ready to mingle. I don't care what the deal is. It's time for you to move your ass, Sagittarius. Why? Because you need to let the good times roll. And why I say that is whether you're in a relationship or not, I feel the necessary need where it's like both of you need that right now. You need that fucking peace of mind. Here we go. Aquarius, show me something else for Aquarius. Show me something else. Continue whatever you can. I don't know if it's going to make sense for both parties. We're going to find out let's see what I feel. Here we go. Queen of Swords and the Emperor. Get your asses on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? What are you holding back for? I feel like there's so much that you could go towards. And I do feel like you need to stop holding back. And what the fuck is going on with the baby making chariot ass shit? Are you humping in the back seat of a car? What are you doing? Are you communicating over the phone and you having sex in the back seat? Are you talking about the good old days? What's going on? Are you in competition or something? I feel like you need to be in competition with going and having a good time. I feel like you're not taking action with that. I feel like the decision's already made that you're going to have no choice but to do something good for you and somebody else. You're either going to meet somebody, so you're either single, this tells me you're either single and you're going to meet somebody. This makes me feel like you didn't expect the shit. That's what that makes me feel like. It makes me feel like you're all by yourself doing your own goddamn thing, singing your own goddamn songs. I don't know, maybe watching like Ghostbusters at night, reading a book, whatever you were doing. And then all of a sudden communication starts pouring in. Or you've been doing your own thing. You're in a relationship, but you need to do more in the relationship. Maybe a little more humping. I don't fucking know, but that's what it looks like. I keep staring at the chariot and the baby being held up. Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall. Hump your girlfriend. Hump your wife. Do whatever you got to do. Trust the process. Don't even let her know what you're going to do. Sneak up in behind her. Whatever the fuck. All right, here we go. 7 of Wands. Oh my fucking God. 7 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Do I need to say anything else? The 7 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. If that doesn't scream, stick your dick in me. You tell me what does. All right? You tell me what the fuck does. All right? You tell me. As long as the shit doesn't give you some kind of fire burning crotch, you're good. Here we go. I'm over these fucking readings. Y'all need some sex and some change, maybe some Viagra. What the fuck is this? Knight of Wands, the King of fucking Wands, and some change. Somebody needs to ignite that fire. You know what I'm saying? Go take a shower. Hump your lady. Do your thing. Maybe go out, meet somebody, go out again. Go at your leisure, whether it takes 20 times, 2 times, 1 time. I don't fucking know. That's your business. But somebody's got some. So either you're horny and you need a hump, or you gotta focus on the sex a little more. Somebody else got a reading like that. Who the hell kept getting that horny ass humpy shit? I don't know, but it was a while. It was far back. Somebody was getting similar. The king and the. I even said they don't usually come out like that. Well, you just fucking mirrored the shit out of that, and you better make a decision before it's too late. You better make a decision. You know what? 3 of Pentacles. I think that you should, and it's a good idea. I'm gonna tell you, it's a good idea. I feel like the excitement and passion is what's been missing, potentially in either your relationship or inside of yourself. And I feel like you've been investing in yourself, but you need to move towards love. The Empress. Could be a woman doing this, or it could be you not showing enough affection towards your woman, or going after a woman, or vice versa. A woman going after a man. I feel like somebody's got to overcome that shit. Not lie about what they need to work towards. 10 of Swords to the Magician reverse. Stop lying. You're lying to yourself about your emotional contentment, or the things that make you happy and the sacrifices you're making. Emotionally, somebody needs a back rub. And something else rub too. On both parties. I'm over your shit. 7 of Chalices, the 4. Oh, but I gotta stay grounded. Bullshit. Go have a celebration. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Be aware. Be strong. Be open-minded. Knight of Chalices. Why are you? Look. Why does it seem like somebody's trying to be patient for the right time or hoping the other person will make the move? That's fucking stupid. Just do it. Just like the fucking Nike shit. Just do it. 8 of Wands reverse. Somebody's holding back. Whether it's then it could be your partner, or your partner could view you doing that. You came out in reverse. Somebody feels like somebody's not there for them or showing up in love, or so you could be single and feel like love's not showing up, and you think about it all the time, and you need to try to put a little more effort in to find it, or you could feel like your partner's not showing up, coming towards you and making the effort, or you could feel like you should do that to her, but you hold back. I don't fucking want to know. It's getting kind of like too much. Let's keep going. I don't know what that is, but I was definitely picking up single and relationship in your shit. It wasn't one or the other. A couple of these readings I did tonight, it didn't feel like I was getting both. It did not feel like I was getting both. That one felt like it was both. Definitely felt like I was getting a little bit of both parties. Whether you were single or whether you were in a relationship right now and have been. Maybe having a lot of sex too, whatever that's about. If you're in a relationship, I'm over it. I said that and look what fell. King of Wands, I don't even want to read your shit no more. You may be getting a lot of fire, a lot of loving, a lot of 10 of Cups, a lot of fucking bed squeaking shit. Here we go. What is it? Could be at nighttime. I'm just waiting for the fucking Knight of Wands to show his ass. 4 of Cups reversed. 5 of Cups. Why is that showing up like that? Somebody could feel like they're losing their patience with emotional acceptance or a victory with you. Somebody wants to jump your bones is what this reading's telling me. Or could feel like you may feel a little disconnected from them or focus somewhere else. Or is that who is this? You could feel obligated to work or dedicated to work if you're in a relationship. I wasn't picking up on this. That was the one time it felt like I stuck on a relationship. Usually I get singles energy, so I like when that happens. But it felt like they could feel like you're more interested in your work relationship than a loving connection. Or you know that you focus too much on work versus the love situation for the party that's together. Whatever, that's what I've got. I don't know. I'm kind of glad though it's stuck with not single, because usually it's always single I'm getting for most reads. Sometimes it'll pull in relationship energy and make me feel that way. It did for you. Let's go to Pisces. Here we go. Thank you all for being here. Pisces. What's the message for Pisces? What do we got for you? Oh, my neck is so stiff. Sorry you had to hear that if you heard that. Oh, and I added to it because my neck hurts. Whew. I'm going to be stiff tomorrow. I hope I sleep right tonight. I'm going to be sore as shit. Here we go. Pisces. What's your message, Pisces? What you got for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Next. The past. You should damn well know by now. You got clarity on the past. It was probably I'm gonna say it with a water, air, fire sign. I get the urge to say a water or a fire sign. You got truth and clarity with a love situation. By the way, what did you learn? You learned that it was damage. It was damaging. It was damaging. 10 and 10. It came to completion. Page of chalices. Emotionally, you couldn't let it erupt your happiness. Knight of chalices. I do feel like you gave a lot of effort. King of swords. I feel like you knew you had to scratch it out to get away from it. I feel like it was sex, like a toxic sex relationship, or it was sex-based connection. Some of you might have dealt with somebody giving up the nookie, and that's all they wanted was the cookie. I'm done. That's what it's fucking telling me. I feel like you've learned that fuck that person, and I'll move on to somebody who actually cares about me. Good for you. I think you really did go through this. Knight of swords and the hermit. You don't tell me. Don't tell me. I believe you. I believe you. The hermit, justice, 3 of pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Things are going to start changing in your favor. I'm going to say in the next three to, I don't know why, 3 to 9 months, things are going to start working out for you. Maybe they're going to start balancing out in the next 6 months, but I feel like it's 3 to 9. And 6 is in between 3 and 9. I feel like you have 3, 6, 9. Less than a year for things to start panning out for you. You may have felt like things weren't working out or recognized you were dealing with a lying, toxic ass piece of shit. This isn't every Pisces, but some of you recognize I'm dealing with a toxic piece of shit. I opened my heart up to a toxic asshole, or vice versa. That's how they view you if you treated them like shit. But I feel like this is for the Pisces who got treated like shit, and it may have been with a fire or a water sign. 5 of Swords reversed. How the tables turn. 7 of Pentacles. What was done to you in the past, and it definitely could have been by a fire sign, water sign. Queen of, it's not upsetting you anymore. You've let it go. The scenario can't control you, can't emotionally you can't manipulate you anymore. 8 of Pentacles, you put it behind you. 5 of Chalices, I feel like it puts you in the cold. I feel like somebody tried to dig you up or talk you into dicking you up and then took off, boogied out, or planned on getting in as far as they could and running the fuck away. And I think you're aware of it. This is you don't have to admit it. Whatever it was somebody wanted a quickie dicky. I don't usually put those two words together, but I am going to it could have been a fucking Leo, could have been a fucking Sagittarius, could have been an Aries, could have been a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, by the way. 6 of Wands on its head. 9 of Wands. Did you get clarity that this person was never going to be honest or never going to like show up? I feel like you recognized. I don't feel like you wanted to, but I feel like you once you did recognize. What'd you do? You said, fuck you, and you let them go. Good for you. Good. Let the tables turn. Sometimes making the hard decision is let me show you something. So I just hit my face on the table trying to pick up this card. All for your ass, Pisces. Oh, you better kiss that shit better. That shit hurt. I almost knocked myself out. Anyways, you see that right there? Damn, I felt that fucking right in the cheekbone. I wasn't paying attention, apparently. I am tired. So, the 2 of Wands. I feel like you had to make a decision. Do you let it grow or do you let it go down the sewer? What did you do? I think you said enough's enough of this bullshit or this back and forth shit communication. You might have dealt with somebody that was playing games until you couldn't deal with it anymore. I don't know how that fell. So we're going to grab it the way it is on the floor and pick it up straight up and drop. 2 of Swords. So it tells me you had no choice but to make a decision. And that was change. What did you have to change? Go bottom of the deck. Trusting yourself. Trusting yourself and trusting that the scenario wasn't going to play out maybe the way you were hoping it to play out. There's nothing wrong with seeing a beautiful lie, even if it's hard to believe. It's the fact that you recognized it for what it was, you let it become an ending, and you moved on. And that's what the cards say. So, it's almost like you were put in a challenged position. Should I eat the fruit off the tree? Is it too good to be true, or should I let the fucking shit die? Should I let it end? Should I transform? Should I grow, expand? Should I learn from the situation? I think you fucking realized it's better off. I'm better off to step back, King of Pentacles, and focus on my own worth and my own self-respect, my own self-guidance. You know, I'm not going to let anybody hurt me kind of energy. 8 of Swords, you might have been a little bit fearful or impatient to cut free of it, though. The Emperor, the man, and trusting in the stability, or that it wasn't true love, or it was the wrong outcome or judgment. You may have been second guessing yourself or not wanting to believe it until it was like, believe it, Betty. No. Believe it, Betty. No. Till you finally said, I can't believe this anymore. I can't trust this anymore. The moon's here. Strength. I have to be stronger than my belief system or my feelings. The Fool. I can't fool myself. The 7 of Wands with the 2 of Cups and the Queen of Swords. You had to cut out your emotions. That's not fucking easy. But I feel like you had no choice. And I feel like the Knight of Wands, you recognized that it was a means to an end and that the guy was wanting to come in and out. This is for Pisces. I feel like you dealt with somebody that just wanted to lay the pipe. How you doing today? I'll communicate with you today, but I'll be gone tomorrow. I feel like you had to trust it. They may have talked a good game, or they may have seemed like they wanted to be there. I don't know. We're gonna go to the next tarot deck. I just feel like you were dealt with somebody who would have told you anything to make you happy, or to make you believe. To believe, I just felt like you were dealing with somebody that wanted you to believe whatever they said, and that's all that mattered, so they could get what they wanted. There are men that do that. There are men that will purposely do shit like that or worse. Some fucking crazy people there. Patience. Two of Cups. Got to be patient with love and the next option, and not rush towards something. Go after balance first. Recognize what happened. Six of Swords. Some of you have already gone through that problem. For me to have 1, 2, 5, you've already experienced a change, but it's acknowledging if you want to allow that to come, anything to come towards you right now. Queen of Swords makes me feel like you aren't ready, or you're not wanting to deal with love right this second. You may think about it, but you're like, I don't know. So some of you are on the fence, while others of you are thinking about playing with it, but you may also feel like, emotionally, is it a good idea or is it a bad idea? You're back and forth because you don't want to get hurt again. But you do want to manifest balance, open up to new excitement and ideas. Three of Wands. So far, you're being slow about it because of what happened, it says. Or you're being very cautious. I get this cautious energy. Eight of Pentacles. When it comes to love, because of the past. Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. You're being cautious about how you move or entertain the next lover because of what was done in the past, is what the tarot's telling me. I'm telling you before I see it in the tarot. Why? Because Four of Cups. You don't want to be emotionally conflicted or wounded or feel like you're dealing with a toxic situation again. No, you want balance. You want balance, and you know that. I think you're more than aware of it. Six of Pentacles. I'm over it. It's reversed. You want balance. You just got the balance card. You got another balance card. Make the decision and don't have any anxiety or fear. Eight of Swords reversed. Or disbelief. I feel the need to say in yourself, or knowing what you want. Or that don't stress about situations. Just trust that you know what you deserve. And the Queen of Wands makes me feel like keep your heart open, but be ready for the next best thing, but take your time. Something about, this is a different one. Holy shit, I started with Temperance and I'm going to end with this. Be ready for the next best thing, to fall in love all over again, but take your time. So you can choose the right one. That's your message. I feel like you can't rush a situation, but if you're careful and you take your time, you might just wind up in the situation that's been waiting for you for longer than you've been probably wanting to wait. I don't know how impatient Pisces gets, but I feel like the message is you gotta wait. You gotta wait and make sure it's basically like, she loves me not, pulling the little, pulling the flower leaves off. But you gotta be very careful. Pull that right flower piece off, because I'm just gonna say, take your time. I feel like you're being a little more careful. I did get that in your reading, but I feel like you gotta just don't let your patience wear thin, so you have to resurface or recircle a situation you've already dealt with. It makes no sense, at least to me. I hope you enjoyed these readings. Five of you in here. Thank you. Please remember to hit the like button. Oh, I'm tired. It's like, 9:30? I'm exhausted. Thank you all for being here. Y'all have a great night. Be safe. I'll see you again soon. Good night.